Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Two opposing entities. Thank you. Go ahead, Denny.
Okay. So the reason
Nicely
I was
done.
selling is because we've been saving up for buying a truck for like about 10 years. We've been saving, and things have come into effect that has caused us not to be able to purchase this truck. And this year I thought I wasn't going to be able to do it until probably again in September because things happen. Well, the stock jumped up like from 60 to 87.
Truck money.
Truck
money.
So my wife goes and decides to go ahead and buy a truck. Now there's no trucks that we.
Dude, there's nothing better than your wife buying a truck. By the way,
Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah. Please, honey. Okay, go buy a truck. You know what? How about 4-wheel drive dually?
No
Denny.
dually.
Denny, I really want a truck. Denny, I really want a 4-wheel drive truck. Denny, can we please get one, please?
Yeah, 4-wheel drive.
Awesome, man. So what'd you get?
Loaded.
Tell us about it.
So we got a
Silverado.
2021 Toyota Tundra Limited.
Oh, Denny. TRD
Dang.
Pro.
The TRD with the limited package on top of it. It's like
Wow.
it's
I'm
below
impressed.
the like platinum level, whatever the.
That's a 60
know.
banger.
Well, no, it wasn't.
Easy.
No, it's it's a 50 banger, but we got discounts that brought it down to. By the time we were all done, we paid $44,000, which is really good price.
Really?
for
I
that.
need
Really?
to come out to Idaho to buy
Yeah.
a truck.
Yeah, that's
No.
cheap.
Drive it back.
But
I
we
got
didn't
an
have
08
anything in
Tundra.
Idaho. I had to buy it in Washington, Spokane.
Oh,
But
really?
so are we talking like the LTD? That's like leather and like that's like the
Leather,
luxury kind
everything.
of stuff.
All
Heated
pin.
seats and the
There's
steering
60.
wheel and the.
Yeah, there's 60 CPUs in this truck. 60.
What?
Yeah, computers.
Wow.
It's got like everything. It has
I'm
that
very impressed.
adaptive
Cruise control.
It's got all that
lane
link
change,
stuff. Yeah, all
lane
that stuff.
keeping assistance,
Yeah.
and
I'm
the
very
and the
impressed,
auto
Danny.
brake when you fuck
Yeah,
up and you're
auto
about to
brake
rear end
with-
somebody. and-
Exactly. It has all that. It's like
I'm a
totally
very
loaded.
I'm a very big Toyota fan. So I
Yeah.
have an old beat up Toyota truck, but my wife, we just got the 2020 Nightshade 4Runner. And
yeah.
I can't
the
wait
Night-
to see that thing. I didn't know you got the
Nightshade
20.
is sharp. Yeah, we saw a Nightshade Corolla that looked really nice, and my
what
wife.
color's yours?
So ours is it's sky metallic silver, and it looks like it's silver, but when the sun shines just right, it looks like it's sky blue. It's like beautiful, absolutely beautiful. You know what, Chris? I'll send you a photo.
I saw it.
Oh, you saw the photo?
Actually,
it's on Sarah's Instagram.
Sarah
Why don't you go
posted it
ahead
on
and show
Instagram.
it?
Yeah, put it up.
Yeah.
Put
I
it
want
up
to see
there.
Denny's
Let's see the
truck.
whip.
Oh
Let's
my
see the new
God.
whip.
So, but let's get back to the stock. Let's get back to the stock.
Okay,
'cause
back to the stock.
back
You
to-
I
cashed
sold
in.
230 at 87, and that was only going to get us a part way to paying cash for this thing. Then 2 days later, the stock was at 92, 93. I sold
Whoops.
another 230.
Oh,
Right?
But wait,
There's more.
now move forward to the day we go and get this thing on Thursday. The stock is 105.
Should have waited, bud. Should have waited a minute.
holy shit!
$18 from $18 increase from the time
So
I sold my
18
first
times
truck
what?
to- yeah, it was $10,000 I lost.
Yeah.
So I
know
didn't
something about
really
that.
lose it. I'm just adding that 10 grand into the price of the truck. So I paid an extra 10 grand for this truck.
Yeah.
Tim,
Lost
where is the
oppor-
Price is Right
Lost
loser
opportunity
sound?
cost. Lost opportunity cost.
This is
Yeah,
Denny.
so-
Denny's stock purchase and selling. We need the
Perfect.
Bing.
Cheers to that. Okay.
Cheers
here's
cheers to you, Denny.
there's
Hey,
my
but
truck.
nice
There's-
fucking truck, dude. Hey, Dan has the same wheels on his truck.
Wow.
Dan's truck is exactly 15 years younger than yours. It has the same wheels on it.
That's right. That's how I roll.
It's a beautiful truck, and we drove it all the way from Spokane.
It's a
450
beautiful man in front of that truck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
450
And it's
miles.
even the it's not the 4-door, so you got the 6.5-foot bed. You got
exactly
the
we
real
didn't-
bed,
Exactly. We didn't
which
want to
is
have
what
that
I have.
short bed.
I have the same thing.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
went with
short
a double
bed
cab.
sucks.
Yeah,
Short bed
because we
sucks.
wanted a full size bed. We want to be able to fit stuff in the back. We don't want to have a bed that you can't. I mean, a truck that's got you can fit 6 people in it, but you can't fit anything in the
Preaching.
back.
Well, I just
You're
like-
preaching to the choir.
I'd like to point out the
Reverend.
natural de-evolution of a married man talking. He said, my wife wanted to get a new truck, and it has devolved into, we wanted a longer bed and a bigger truck. I'm just going to point that out quickly.
Yeah, it was a mutual.
Notice
thing,
in the picture that his wife isn't even in it.
No.
Yeah.
Wife
right,
bought a
you-
new truck.
You've all been
See you
tagged
here.
on the live feed. Share that shit.
Oh yeah,
All right.
good idea.
Who tagged me?
Good idea.
I
Ready?
did.
What happens when that happens?
Ready?
You're gonna get a
Steady.
notification
know.
that I tagged
Oh
you.
boy! All right.
People
Yeah.
on your feed will see it.
Ready, steady, vámonos.
No one's
Here we
in
go.
my feed.
Look,
no
I
one
see it.
feeds me.
That's okay.
Hello.
Who tagged me?
I can hear it in the background. No, I can't hear anything.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, boom, 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 boom. All right, so
Okay.
I just told you how I was doing because I just
Prep
made a
barn.
big purchase.
That's a big update. I'm trying to digest all of it.
Yeah. So, but here's the
I
wait.
need another beer.
Let me do the
Let's give me
kicker.
another one.
Yeah.
So I can't travel without stopping at a beer shop and buying beer. So we bought over $100 worth of beer on the way out of town at this at a small
it?
little. Well, I was in a hurry.
That was
Not
just for
beer
the ride.
baron, Joel.
I mean, I know
Good.
that's one case of beer
Good
for
answer.
you, but
Good answer.
I stopped at this place called Bottles
Yes.
in Spokane, and man, we got there at 1:00. We were told they opened at 1, and they didn't open until 2. We just happened to pull up in the truck, and the lady that was running the place, Mara, shout out to Mara, she just happened to walk out the door waiting for her distributor to come in and deliver beer.
Yeah.
And she sees us and said, and she we start talking. We say, yeah, we just came to buy some beer. She goes, oh, well, we don't open until 2. And we're like, oh, well, that sucks. Well, any
See
chance
ya.
you can open early? She says, sure, come on in. So she let us
nice.
in an hour early before she opened and let me peruse the entire store and pull out. I don't know. We filled up a full case, like 20, whatever.
Shopping
it was,
cart.
Yeah, a full case thing plus a couple extras, and $25 of that was a Bourbon County Goose Island Bourbon County Stout, whatever that stuff is.
Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah, but I got the fog one that Chris didn't like.
That I hated.
Yeah, the whatever, the Bourbon County Fog,
Kentucky fog.
Kentucky Fog.
Did you show her a picture of your room there to get the I am a bottle shop discount?
No, but I did pass on the.
Hey, look at my shelves. I have
You know,
shelves.
Joel, I was thinking about this the other day. You know, it would be so much fun if actually all of those bottles had liquid in it, and then there was like a light that went around, and then when you hit the button, the
We
light
could
stopped.
randomly-
It stopped
go
on
grab it,
whatever
pop
bottle,
it.
and that's
No
the bottle.
whammies,
that
no
gets
whammies,
you.
no
Good
whammies.
idea.
That would be a great show.
You know, that can be programmed.
Yeah,
That can
yeah.
happen.
Okay, send me the beer. I'll put it up there and we'll drink it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm thinking we could do it at our bar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Have it put
How
to
long?
like a menu
How
item.
long, Denny? How long? Going back to the early years, because I assume that this is a collection that you've amassed over certain, could be generations. I don't know, at least decades.
No. This.
So
this,
when did the give us the history of the room?
Okay.
When did your safe room begin?
Okay. So I didn't start saving the bottles until probably about 2007. So it's only
Okay.
13-ish
13
years
years
of collecting.
13-year
And
collection.
yes, and the bottles have changed over. Now there's some bottles that won't disappear because they're one of a kind, never be made
OG.
again.
OG.
Oh, yeah, and those are I'll keep forever. But I was putting beers up on the wall, and then as new ones came that kind of like took the place of other ones. Like for example,
Styles change.
styles change and breweries change too. So
Correct.
I'm a huge fan of Heretic Brewing out of Fairfield, California.
Big shout out to Heretic Brewing.
Yeah, to Heretic. And when he first started coming to Boise, I was collecting all his bottles, but the artwork wasn't that great. And what happened is, as better beers and better artwork came out, I would replace those and put new ones up. So I would go through and shift my
The
beer
catalog.
bottles. Yeah, depending on
move the catalog along.
yeah.
Got it. Now let me ask you though, what drives the decision on what goes on the wall? Is it label art, or is it liquid? How good the liquid is. What percentage?
Question.
What percentage do you weight each one of those categories?
Well, I mean, I see a Lagunitas hop stupid, so there's not the. It's not.
The bars at the high, is that what you're saying?
I guess no.
beer
You can get a
baron
hop
cometh.
stupid tomorrow.
the beer
No,
baron
no.
cometh.
$3.99.
And Joel is absolutely correct. Some of these are just sentimental. in
Well,
the
that was
fact-
the other category. There could be like a special time and place, like that time we bounced down that low and brow 40 in the alley before the concert. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You could have that too. Like
So-
there's, you have all those different things that you weigh out. And I'm
Yeah.
interested to understand, how the rating system works there.
The majority of my bottles, you'll find, like, this whole section here is all Stone. I'm not a big Stone brewing fan of now. I think they went down a path that I don't approve of. I don't like Greg Cook's,
So this could be a
whatever.
collection that's on the outs.
It's but the thing is
To
that
be
why
replaced.
I have these bottles is because at the time I collected them, they were all silkscreen bottles for one.
Yes. Coolest thing.
And they were all unique labels, and Stone was doing stuff that no one else was doing and was making great beer.
2016, 2017, 2018.
Yeah, and I don't have any beers bottles from anything recent within 2 years because I don't drink their beer anymore because they started producing beer that I just didn't feel they were putting enough effort in to make good beer.
Didn't make the wall.
They didn't make the wall,
Didn't make the wall.
and they changed their labeling. Instead of doing silkscreen bottles, they're doing the vinyl label, and I don't
Oh,
want
and they're
vinyl
doing
label.
cans too.
And they're doing cans.
Did I send you that, Denny? That Ruination, the new version of Ruination? No, I'll send you one of those. Keep going.
Okay. So above the Stone over here is all my Deschutes and Ninkasi. Now, I'm a huge fan of Deschutes because Deschutes Brewery was like my, at the beginning of my craft beer journey back in the 90s, I was drinking Black Butte Porter. And ever since then, I just started loving what Deschutes brewed. I understand that not everyone appreciates what Deschutes does, but I do. I love their callback to English style ales and beers that really calls out to me. And a lot of those bottles are very special, unique bottles at the time that they were doing stuff that other people weren't doing. So I collect those because it's sentimental to me as part of my craft beer journey in the beginning. Same with Lagunitas.
And they're on the short shelf.
They're on the they're right here in this row
Now,
right here.
is that the high? Is that more coveted there than the larger shelf, or
No, it just means that I have more
like-
from the breweries here. So another one that sold out, Elysian Brewing. Before they've sold
we have
out,
we have one of those in the fridge. We have
Yeah.
Elysian. Yeah.
I just was collecting all their stuff because again they were doing beers that were fantastic and nobody else was doing these, and they had great artwork, label artwork that just jumped out at me. So I started collecting their bottles. Well, I have a lot of Elysian bottles before they sold out to Anheuser-Busch, and I don't want to get rid of them because they're not doing these labels anymore, right? These are beers that aren't produced. So I have unique stuff that no one else, they may have a few of these labels, but a lot of them are not going to be produced again, special series that they did.
All right.
Lagunitas, special place because they were when they came out, when I found them in 2002, 2003, they came to Boise. I was really into hoppy beers at that time. I was drinking all IPAs, if nothing else, and they were producing some great hoppy beers.
Bruh, you
And
got that West Coast IPA.
Yeah. And so I have a lot of their bottles. Now, I have some of their very unique one-time brewed stuff from like the Frank Zappa series. I don't even know if you guys heard of the Frank Zappa series. They did 6 beers
No idea.
that they produced in all named after Frank Zappa albums. And they produced it during 1 year. Well, I have
this
4
is
of those
Elysian?
bottles. No, this is Lagunitas.
Lagunitas, sorry.
Yeah,
Lagunitas.
because
I'm
Tony
with you.
McGee is a huge music fan, so he was paying tribute to Frank Zappa. So I have bottles that nobody is going to have, right? Those are
True.
very unique. I'm not getting rid of them. And Lagunitas did something that I appreciated in the fact that they had nice, cool artwork, and Tony always put like sayings around the label, and this is something that, if you go and you look at Lagunitas beer and you read the little thing, it kind of gives you insight to what they were thinking about when they came up with the name of this
Interesting.
beer, right?
It's an
and so
insignia on the
yeah,
bottle.
yeah. And then the ones
so
above
let me ask
here,
you. Yeah, let's go. One's above. Go ahead.
yeah, the
Sorry.
ones above here, those are New Belgium. And again, New Belgium a huge brewery now, but they were at the. They were producing sour beers before anyone else was producing sour beers for a long time.
Well,
And I have a lot of their sour beers bottles that are all silk screened. Again, silk screen bottles are important to me because those are bottles that were special, and I could take them and make candles out of them, whatever I want to cut them or make whatever. But again, these were all beers that nobody else was producing in the country at the time, and so again, they mean a lot to me because they're special.
yeah, you had to go
like
to
it.
Belgium to find
Interesting.
beers like that.
So it sounds to me that it's artwork,
Mm-hmm.
and it is a little place in time as far as where they are in the beer history or beer evolution.
Yeah.
You got some Neanderthals, some Homo sapiens,
What'd you call me?
sour boys, some hazy
Some
boys,
sour boys, some hazy boys are in there. Yeah.
some hazy boys. So what's the most coveted? And then we'll end the analysis of the beer room on this.
The
What is
tour.
Okay.
This is
what
the
is
25-cent
number
tour.
one?
This one's
what is
glued to the shelf.
The most coveted beer.
This
I
is
was
spot
just
on.
gonna ask, what is glue worthy? Because something is
There's an
glue worthy.
earthquake.
It's like the Seinfeld episode, right? It's sponge worthiness. It's glue worthiness. What is worth gluing to the shelf? I mean, that's really what I wonder, because some of these are replaceable and others you're like, no. Silk screen bottle better stay on the fucking
Where's
shelf.
the one where you bring it down and it's like,
Look at this bottle I have.
The bottles that are the ones that started my whole collection.
Pliny the fetus.
No. Grand Teton Brewing. They had special anniversary beers.
Where is it? Point it.
So they're all at the
It's in the
top.
Tetons.
There's
Oh my God.
there's a whole other
Those
level.
are-
I didn't
shit.
even-
Oh my God!
All these beers. Wait, where's that? All these beers here.
I think Danny has a spreadsheet on this on Excel about all the
I
beers.
really am
inventoried.
serious about the earthquake now. Dude. You are done.
Those are
This is
25-ounce
so great.
bottles that had rubber stopper, like ceramic rubber stopper caps on them when they first came out, and
Swing
they were,
tops, right?
Yeah, swing tops, and these beers were very special. And I had probably 20 bottles, and when my shelves, I had shelves that were deeper before, they collapsed from the weight of the bottles, and several of those bottles broke. And they'll never be done again. I cannot replace them. They were one of a kind bottles that from beers that were produced one time in the history of Grand Teton.
And
That was the
swing
beginning
tops
of my
are heavy.
Grand
Yeah.
Teton.
They are. They're heavy bottles.
Grand Teton.
yeah.
Swing
so-
top
not-
just, you know what
that's
swing
not
top
Teton.
means now?
Teton,
That
no,
means
yeah,
hand filled. If you're
Yeah.
Wait.
drinking from a swing top, that
Grand
was a
Teton.
hand filled bottle.
So
Denny, do you have kids?
Yeah. I have two kids. My son will be 30 here in a couple weeks, and my
30,
daughter will
okay.
be 26 here in a.
Okay, because I could just see this scenario where it's like the Sandlot, where the kid goes in and steals one of your beers, and it's like so precious to you that you want to like murder him when you find out.
It's got
It's
Babe
one
Ruth's
beer.
signature on it.
Yeah.
That was the Lagunitas Frank Zappa.
We had
Here, I
Pickle
have-
the Beast.
Here we go. Look, Denny's had a lot of beer. It
Here-
shows. Look how active. I've never seen him stand up during
Here's
the show.
a swing top. See, I
Ooh,
told you.
this is a German beer. I can already tell.
Actually, oh,
We could.
Actually, it's it's
Called
called
the certificate of authenticity fell off.
Certificate of authenticity.
it's the pursuit of hoppiness, and this is an imperial red ale. Basically, it says American red ale, but it's like an imperial red ale.
Man,
And
look
this
at the neck
beer
of that beer.
is
That's an
fantastic,
American
but-
beer.
Yeah,
They put that style neck
yeah, but
label
see,
on it.
it's-
That's amazing.
I'm not
Good for
not
them.
kidding. These are, and this
Super
is back in
traditional.
2009.
Denny, we gotta get you to Tampa, bud.
2009. You
we
can
do.
see that.
We gotta start a GoFundMe.
So this is one of the beer. This is one of the
Bring
bottles
Denny
that
to
still
Tampa.
survive.
Bring
Yeah.
Denny to Tampa.
He's locked out.
But they also included these
I
little.
got 50 on that.
They included these little, information sheets that would talk about the history. Well, you can't see that because it's.
Nope.
Let me
You're-
see.
you're-
Is that the
There
certificate
you
of
go.
authenticity?
Oh, I can read all that. Here, wait. Here, wait.
In the
And
the
then
year of
talk about-
1812
Like
of
the
my lord.
Constitution.
In the year of
But I mean,
Make
they
sure
all
you're around
came
the
with
screen.
these special. These were all special things they did, and I love it. Right? I love it.
in the year of 1812 of my lord. 1731.
But this is only one of the examples of the swing top bottles I have. I had like 10 of them, and half of them broke. I think I have a few. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 left. So I have 4 of them broke. I have 6 of these left. Oh yeah.
Yes,
perfect.
I'm so proud of you guys.
Nice.
Finally.
Nice job. Nice job.
Dude, you guys got to be on top of that, man. You got the soundboard. I wish I had it. I've had 3 Prices Right losers already, like for Denny, for sure.
I'll be in
Less
Tampa.
is more. Less is more. I might figure out. Get a
There's
little.
another one.
Get a little happy. You know what I mean?
What do we got
20th
there?
anniversary of the Bitch Creek. This is the double ESBL from Bitch. This is Bitch Creek.
A double ESB
Yeah.
that double does not exist.
But this is the stuff they were doing. These special reserve that I have all these bottles of. Those are my most treasured collection right there.
Listen,
I just showed off my most treasured.
one day someone else is going to care about that too.
Nobody will care about it besides me. Because
No, somebody will.
I'm the
There's
only one
somebody
that-
for sure. Guaranteed. There's
Maybe,
10
maybe.
people, 20 maybe.
But my family will throw these away before someone that actually cares about them.
They
Yeah,
better not.
You mean like my entire
Your 30-year-old kid is
monster?
gonna be like, throw this shit out. I don't know
The
what the hell
wife's
this
going
stuff
to be
was.
like an episode of Hoarders where they're like,
Recyclables are just
Pulled
sitting on the
from the
on
room.
the shelves.
It sounds like my monster box of 1992 Donruss that's got like 5,000 common cards in it that aren't even worth what the paper was printed on.
I mean, I'm actually proud of that wall,
Sad.
Denny. I mean, I used to have like a Red Sox memorabilia wall.
Mm-hmm.
My wife, after about 5 years of being together, was like, "That shit's coming down. Take that off the wall."
She's like, dude, you're not 13 anymore.
Here, I need to spread the love over this other wall too a little bit.
I know. I didn't even see that third wall. It's the funny thing. You turn it to the wall, and I was like, first of all, you went up, and I was like, oh my god, and then you went left, and I was
No,
like,
it goes
holy
all-
shit!
It goes all the way
Yeah.
around. It's not just 2 walls. This goes all the way around. I have
There's
a
a hazy
whole
boy.
other shelf I just
There's
pulled
a hazy
off.
boy.
I'm now with Dan. I am more concerned about your earthquake steady fastness.
Dude, he is 3.5
Dan.
on the Richter away from getting shredded like a slap chop.
Dan, I have an awesome idea. I'm gonna send him a hot glue gun and some glue so that he can hot glue the ones that are at least highest up. I mean, let's be honest.
We gotta get the slap.
All right, Denny, this is for
Hot
you.
glue comes off, Denny.
This is
Some
Oh,
shit like
how'd you get that? From Tavor?
Tavor.
Tavor.
Oh
I
my
don't,
god!
I don't support local bottle shops. I buy from
Oh, I want
Tavor.
that beer so bad, Chris.
My local bottle shop went out of business. Actually, they closed their doors.
Gee, I wonder why. They closed their Tavors.
So Chris, I'm also drinking
Wrong, sir.
but I'm drinking their Hazelicious. It's like a light hazy ale right now, and I have another one that I'm drinking too. But I want that beer. I love rye. I love rye beers, and I hear that one's really good. And it won like a GABF award, didn't it? If I
Are you
remember
even having
correctly.
that anymore?
Yeah, they had it virtual this year.
And
How
that-
is it?
That is.
It's not over the top spicy from the rye. If you can get it.
Of course, they have a soundboard for that.
Is it just me that was funny the way he did that?
Yeah, he's rubbing it in.
I'm gonna
Thanks,
Google
Chris.
that.
Was that what that was? That was specifically like after Denny? Like Denny, this is so good, man. I really wish that you could have some.
I wish he could. You know what sucks? How far are you from Seattle, Denny?
No, I'm 10 hours
Whoa.
from Seattle, but I mean, I was going to Seattle twice a year when John lived there. My other host before Chris joined.
okay.
and now
What
owns
what is it? 2 hours?
no, it's 10.
10.
Oh, 10.
Yeah.
10.
I just drove back from
Yikes.
Spokane. It took 7 hours to drive back 450 miles from Spokane.
How much
In your
weed
new
did you
truck,
buy?
though.
Terrible.
How much? What did I buy?
How much weed did you buy?
I don't buy weed. Sorry, I'm a weed free guy.
You're in Washington State. You're not going to buy any good weed. Jeez.
No, sorry.
Brutal.
Yeah, bummer.
You know what?
But I did buy 3 6-packs of Reuben's Brews IPA, so I've got
Huh.
a
Who's
few to last
Reuben?
me over. Yeah, Reuben is award-winning, beer. I have this Hazelicious.
I've seen that before. Have you shown that before?
Do you get Reuben's in?
We do not.
This Moorish IPA is really good. Why do they call it Moorish? Because we get finished drinking one, you just want a lot more of it. You want Moorish.
Rim shot.
magically delicious.
Yeah, it
She's
is.
magic.
You want
Oh my
Moorish?
Moorish. You just gotta have Moorish of it.
So, Denny, did your beer journey really start in 2007? Is that
No.
where
No.
the peak was, or
No.
did it start way earlier than that?
No,
Like,
Denny's kids were
He
young
had-
30 years
you
ago,
had-
so his beer journey started 30 years ago.
My craft beer
At
journey
least
started
30. At
in
least
about
30.
92.
92. Huh?
Yeah.
It was around
And,
in
and this
too.
was in what locale? Where did you grow
Washington
up?
State. No.
In Washington State in particular?
No. You free.
So
you
were
haven't
you
been-
so were you like big into the grunge movement? I mean, 92,
I was. Yes.
92 to 98 is really big, like grunge. And if you were in
I was in
Washington State,
I was in the Seattle area during the whole grunge movement, and it was awesome.
it was
I
awesome.
loved it. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
great.
So that's really where you became a man, quote unquote. No,
Kind of. I mean, yeah. I mean, I became
in more ways than one, right?
yeah.
Oh,
But
no. Here you go. We'll start some controversy. One of the worst bands ever.
Not
So here,
Offspring.
Probably not, because Dave
No.
Grohl was there.
I formed
and he's
a
probably
recent
forgiven.
opinion on this, Chris. I know what you're
Okay.
saying, and you're talking about Nirvana.
Nirvana.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
So,
not a big Nirvana fan.
Here's my new opinion on Nirvana, because what I
Go
did was
ahead.
I went back and I listened to the very first album. What is it called? The
In Utero?
not this one that
The
we're listening
second
to.
album.
Might have been no. In Utero was the third album. There was like this black and white, really grungy. I'm
Yeah,
forgetting
the
the name of
first
the
one.
album. It's inconsequential. I'm listening to the
Alexa,
album.
what was Nirvana's first album?
Oh, fuck it, Alexa.
Hate that bitch. Oh, Smells Like Teen Spirit.
No.
Smells Like Teen
What
Spirit.
did she
What
say,
was it, Chris?
I don't know. She can't speak English.
I'll tell you right now.
Shut up!
It's
Their first album is Bleach.
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 Okay.
Bleach, yes.
So
Thank you,
Bleach.
Tim.
Bleach
Thank
is
you,
this.
Tim.
Bleach is this fucking awesome, heavy. I mean, the guitar and the drums on Bleach are so good. There's so many good songs, and then it all gets ruined by Kurt Cobain's voice and the vocals that don't make any fucking sense. Like, it's almost like Beck shit, but Beck shit is like fun and
No, I love
lyrically not making sense, and the Nirvana shit just doesn't.
Joel,
I don't know,
talking
man.
to
As an
Denny,
adult,
he grew up in Seattle in 92 to 93.
but by the way, in
Let him
'92,
talk.
I
Let him
loved
talk.
Nirvana. I loved
No,
Nirvana. I thought it was
No,
amazing.
I'm not a Nirvana fan. Either you were a Nirvana
Did you
fan
hang out with
or,
Eddie Vedder?
or Pearl Jam
Eddie
fan,
Vedder?
if you
Oh,
like those
there-
two.
there
I
it
was
is.
more of the Pearl Jam guy. But Mother Love Bone, and I mean, I love Mother Love Bone, and I love Offspring. I love
Yeah, I
Pearl
like
Jam.
Offspring. I'm
And
a big
I love-
Offspring
They have,
person.
like,
I like Offspring.
and
good songs.
Soundgarden, right? Soundgarden
Yeah.
was
Oh
it.
my God, yeah.
I loved Soundgarden back in that time, and
Oh,
they were putting
yeah.
out the best music.
They were.
What's his
I
face?
agree.
Had his
Chris
amazing
Cornell.
voice.
Cornell, yeah.
You know what, Chris? I have to agree with you a little bit in that they're kind of an overrated band in the fact that if I were to rate my favorite Nirvana album, it would be the MTV Unplugged album, which was their live album.
Yeah,
they did.
absolutely.
Yeah, the one-
And they're
yeah, the
singing
acoustic
other
one, right?
people's songs almost that entire CD. They're covers almost. every
Oh,
one of those
okay.
songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're covering unknown bands that they used to travel with, and the music is fantastic because Kurt Cobain did.
Yeah, because the lyrics make sense.
Yeah,
Also-
he wasn't high
also-
on heroin when he wrote it.
Yeah. Also, I'm a huge fan of Queensryche, and I've seen them in concert for
Oh,
their
here we go. B
for
list.
their Operation Mindcrime, rock drama a couple times, and it's fantastic.
Were you
Even
in
when
the
he got
pit?
older.
Denny, were you
Yeah.
a pit guy?
Yeah,
Were you
you,
a pit
of
guy?
course. Okay, let's go back to the
see
80s
it.
when I was in the pit for the Circle Jerks. I was a punk guy
Oh.
too back in the day.
Whoa.
Circle Jerks, Jane's Addiction, way back when in the 1980s, 8, and the Red Hot Chili Peppers Mother's Milk album. I was in the pit for that.
I've seen the
concert
Chili
also.
Peppers live. They have a great
Yeah.
live show.
And
Those have a great live
still
show.
to this day, the best concert that I've been, like small venue concert, was Jane's Addiction for their Nothing Shocking tour. Incredible.
Yeah, I would.
That was the best concert, like small venue concert I'd ever been to. They put on a fantastic show.
What year was
Again,
that?
going back to that was 88, 89.
Oh!
before Tim was born.
88, 89, man.
Easy with that music. We're gonna go
Queensryche is hard.
Yeah.
To listen to.
Copyright on that.
Oh, Queensryche is awesome.
Look at these cats.
EOS
Yo,
webcam
dog.
What is-
utility.
Dog, just look at these cats. I mean, that shit is awesome. I wish I
Queensryche
could
is
go
the
in
best,
focus.
man.
Pimpin'.
Go in focus.
That was
Come on.
pimpin'.
Come on, guy. Ready?
So 88, 89. Wow. What a I'm sure Seattle back then was a crazy place.
It was. It was.
And,
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
You know, I'm sure it was wild.
Yeah. I mean,
The seaman was out having fun.
the bands that were playing in the small venues back then were fantastic. You could just walk down the street and go from venue to venue and hear some great bands just without even paying a cover charge or anything. Just walking down the street from venue to venue.
Right. Almost like Haight Ashbury a little bit.
Nashville's like that now.
And Nashville's like that now. It's very
God,
good.
it's so amazing
very
over
good
there.
Point. Very good point. Very good point.
I miss Nashville, actually. I wish I could go there right now.
Well, Denny, we appreciate the tour.
Yeah.
The spectrum of a beer. I think it was an excellent tutelage. On
Yeah. Now
what
keep in
actually
mind
is in your room and
Yeah.
and how you perceive it, and and how you rate these beers and how you look at these bottles. Because I did not know that, and now I have a greater respect for what's back there.
Oh, good. Now the Rogue bottles here in the bottom. I'm not a huge Rogue Brewery fan,
You like the bottle.
but the bottles are cool, so I save them just because they're ceramic bottles that
Those silly donut beers.
that I've had to drink when my wife buys them for me. I can't. I don't waste beer unless it's a horrible beer, and I've only drain poured one beer in my life,
Oh, life is too short.
and I've drank a lot of beer to.
I'll put it down the drain.
Just today, it sounds like. Just today, it sounds
Yeah, I'm feeling good today. Hopefully I'm
Let me
entertaining.
just throw that in there. Well, let's throw it over to Mackenzie. What's going on over there, Chris? We got to wake you up. Wake up, Shocker.
He's training squirrels.
Shaka Zulu.
I'm not
What's
training
going on?
squirrels today.
You're in the hood.
In the hood today. Just
Giving
tagging
back.
a few
MLK.
walls.
MLK. You're giving back.
Or just drinking some good beer in the hood, if you want to call it that too.
Drinking beer in the hood.
Yeah.
It
Over
definitely
here-
wouldn't be in that cup.
You really should have been able to
Yes,
pour
it
one
should
out
be.
for your homies right
You
now.
did.
That'd have been
You
perfect.
did. I tip a little for my homies. I take a sip and I start to think about you.
I'm not gonna
Damn,
lie.
while
I
you're
watched that new Netflix documentary, Crack, and that literally is like the background of every scene in the movie.
Is it called Crack?
Yeah, it's literally called Crack. That's why I clicked it. I
Hey,
didn't know
Dan,
myself.
just so I can make a request. At some point, you got to do the what's poppin'.
Oh, yeah.
And
You need to-
but you have to narrate on top. Last week I listened to you. I think you did it 3 times, and I loved every one of them. You have to. This needs to be like keep coming back. That's what what's poppin' is. To me, it's not the open. It's the Dan, like talking over it to narrate whatever topic. Oh my god!
Oh,
it
I
was
still
so
want to
good.
do it. I want to do like legit content where Dan's doing like Def Jam poetry with like a dark light. You know, he's got,
Slam
like,
poetry.
That's kind of what it turns into.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's like
exactly.
goofy. It's goofy Def Jam poetry. It's awesome. It's awesome. So anyway,
Glad you like that, guys.
It was good. Where is that? Yo, DJ, drop that beat.
Yeah, that what's popping.
Oh,
It's on like every screen now.
What do you mean?
So what is popping? What are you guys drinking? Anybody switch beers yet? We're on a hazy little thing here.
Yeah, we're on hazies.
Still enjoying this Rye Crush Hazy IPA that'll blend in with my screen.
I'm drinking Hazelicious from Rubens.
We're all on hazies.
We're all doing hazies.
All hazy boys today.
I'm going to get a lager.
I think we're gonna switch gears and talk about my playoff predictions from last week
I think it's
Yeah.
about time.
and
How was
that
that?
all ended up. Because I'm looking at the board here and
You predicted it, right?
they're looking like Hall of Fame numbers, guys. I got one loss, and you know what? I was betting against the Bucks, and I bet wrong. So we'll talk
Whoa.
about that on the flip side. How about that?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Wait.
We're taking a break, Denny.
That was a break.
That's code for we're taking
We
a break.
just started. What is it? What do you mean a break in? We just
Dan's
started.
got to mug some pizza or take a bathroom
We need
break. so-
sushi or something.
No, actually, we came prepared. We got beer and food. We're
I'm
good.
so proud of you guys.
I know. We're getting it together here.
Yeah. So Tim, you'd be impressed now. We were talking about texting when you and I were texting back and forth the other day. Got a whole new camera. Got a whole new light here.
You look good,
Tell
Chris.
you, you're looking much better, man.
Yeah,
I see the new
you look
microphone
fresh.
in front of you.
Yeah. So the only downside is that I'm using my digital SLR as my webcam. The battery won't hold for an entire show.
Yeah, you gotta get a DC.
I'm looking at an external power supply right now because when my screen went blank a second ago, I changed the battery.
Oh, is that what happened?
I didn't even think about it. I just thought, okay, the battery. I've left the battery on for days, and it was fine. But so sadly, I'm doing a little shopping on our affiliate page, Denny.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've been seeing that thing light up. I've been
Actually,
using it every other day.
Let me check. I haven't checked it for a couple days. Let's see if we got some cash.
My light's on there. Ooh,
yeah,
that's a crispy boy and a crispy boy glass.
Is that an as? Are you sitting your ass down?
Sit your ass down.
It's not so clear.
Lager. This is just like, this is king.
I couldn't see your nipples through that beer,
life.
so.
This thing is here.
There you go.
We gotta
censor that.
Censor that one, yeah.
Shit.
Edit. I'll make sure to blur that one out in post production with an actual tit.
Can't put it post production on Facebook. Shit is live. Facebook
Is
live. My
actually-
nipple live.
Is anyone on our Facebook Live page?
We're
100 and something views. Yeah.
How many?
There's currently 2 people on now, but
It's me and you.
View wise is all that
They
matters.
saw my
It's all
nipple
about
and
the
they
views.
ran.
the
Big
number
shout
should
out
be
to
hitting
those
double
2 people.
digits.
I do see
real
2.
heroes.
I see 2 eyeballs and that's it.
Yeah.
We see you.
Bleach.
You see us.
I see
Josh,
views. That's all I see.
I see Josh responding.
Yeah. I already gave him a like.
All right. So here were the picks. Last week, I picked Green Bay. Obviously, I think that was a win. I also picked the Bills over the Ravens. Got that one right.
Okay.
Also picked the Chiefs. Now the Chiefs, that was a crazy game because I said the Browns were going to play them hard.
You said they could play a spoiler, but you didn't pick them as a.
I did not.
As a win.
But it was close. And they played them tough, but the Chiefs pulled it out. But the crazy thing about the Chiefs is that now they got Mahomes, who's in concussion protocol.
Oh.
And the question
eating?
is no. The question is they're playing the Bills. So
Nice
are they
fix,
going to get
Denny.
him? Are they going to get him out of concussion protocol in 1 week? During the regular season, 30% chance to get a player out of concussion protocol by the next week's game. So the question is, will Mahomes play? Now, the big story was Henny, the backup quarterback, came in and was able to. Where that's coming from?
There's some extra video
Extra
about.
Yeah, Tim just put his XXX extra favorite thing on the computer, I think.
Drop that beat,
I
dog.
need to put a fade out on that.
So Chiefs was a win. The only loss that I had was I actually chose the Saints over the Bucks. And I think the
How dare you?
I know. I'm sorry, but I did not expect Drew Brees to throw 4 interceptions in that game.
wow.
Did he throw 4 interceptions, or did Tampa Bay
Did
have
he-
4
did he-
interceptions?
Did he throw 4 interceptions that led to a score though?
I think 2 of them led to
Okay.
points. Yeah.
All right, so he was
The Tampa Bay defense had an unbelievable game. This guy White, I don't know his first name, but last name White, had an unbelievable game. I mean, from sideline to sideline, he was everywhere. It was crazy. So Tampa Bay moves on. So now it's Tampa Bay going to Green Bay. The weather there is
Battle of the
24 degrees and possible snow. And
Hmm.
the Bills are going to the Chiefs. And the question is, does Patrick Mahomes, who's obviously one of the top, if not the top quarterback, I mean, this guy's amazing if you haven't seen him, is he going to play, number one? And number two, if he doesn't, will they have enough players on the team to battle Josh Allen and the Bills? So I know Joel and we've been talking about this a lot, and we're pulling for a Bills Tampa Bay Super Bowl. That's what we want. That's what we want to see.
Nice.
Shit would be so dope.
Can you
We
imagine?
want to see Tampa Bay Bucks, who haven't gone to the Super Bowl in a long time and have the whole Tom Brady story.
And first home Super Bowl ever.
Yeah.
Someone
the
told me.
first-
First home
Cinderella
Super Bowl
story.
The
ever.
first home Super Bowl ever. Blow it up.
That'd be cool.
Tear the roof off the city for that weekend.
Can they really beat Green Bay though, Dan, up there? Can they do that?
If
in that
anybody
weather?
can do it, Brady can do it because Brady is
Good point.
accustomed. He's accustomed to playing in the cold because he played in New England.
And he's
for
used
so
to the
many
pressure of the playoffs.
Make a very
I
good
mean,
point.
The guy's been there. You know.
No,
And you have Antonio Brown, who played for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's a cold weather wide receiver. So it's not like the years past where they were soft.
Yeah, it's not Warren
and-
Sapp.
Yeah, they were like they played in 70
don't
degree
flick,
weather
bitch.
all the time. So they have some. They have a shot. Aaron Rodgers is playing unbelievable. It's going to be a hell of a game. I'm pulling for
Aaron Rodgers is a quarterback.
quarterback
I know
for the
that
Green
name.
Bay Packers.
Green Bay.
Yeah.
Green Bay Packers. Okay. See,
Yeah.
I got a few
So
names.
I'm pulling for Tampa Bay versus the Bills. The Bills Mafia. They have not been to the Super Bowl since Jim Kelly was the quarterback, and they went to 4 Super Bowls in a row and lost all 4. They don't have a Super Bowl win. So if they go, it's a first time for them to go to the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, it's probably the 5th time, but I know because they haven't won a Super Bowl, their fans are going to travel amazing. They're definitely going to come down and support. So we're looking forward to having Bills Mafia down, and that's the call
That
here.
would be great.
That's
I might
the
even
call
get
here.
my brother down.
1 week out from the championship AFC NFC games, I'm calling Bucks Bills in the Super Bowl. And
Dude,
I
that would be
think
so cool.
I think it's a big call.
That'd be huge.
That'd be really
huge
cool.
for Tampa.
I hope you're right.
The other big thing in sports right now is that WrestleMania, they just announced April 10th. They're going to be
10th.
in Tampa.
And Raymond James
They're going to
Stadium.
be back to Raymond James. So that's going to be an unbelievable thing.
Fermented Reality Beer Garden.
Believe it or not, WrestleMania brings in more fans than the Super Bowl
Yeah.
does.
Biggest sport. I think it's the biggest sporting entertainment event in the country, if I'm not wrong.
Wow.
So crazy. I don't get it.
I don't either. It's all right.
I mean, it's fine. I just don't get it.
You don't need to
No,
do it.
my brother's a huge
know who
WrestleMania
loved-
fan. He got his kid tickets for the last year's WrestleMania, and obviously it got canceled because of COVID. They ended up sending him the chair that they would have sat in, which had like the logo on it and stuff.
Oh,
It was
wow.
signed. It was pretty cool.
We were just talking about Charlie Mears and his affection for wrestling. Him and Aaron Schaub. It's really funny. Some people just love that shit, man. I mean, and I grew up at the right time. I think I did like it for a hot minute, and then like I got older, and I wasn't into it anymore. But I do remember the Superfly Snuka kind of era.
Superfly Snuka, that's your guy?
I mean, it's just kind of the marker of time that I remember because I know that he wasn't in there forever, but he was in there.
Andre
for a
the
decent-
Giant?
Sure, for sure, right? Like that was like peak WWF,
Peak, yeah.
which is now WWE.
I grew
How
up
about
with-
you, Chris? Who's your favorite wrestler?
I was a big Ultimate Warrior guy.
Oh, he
cool.
stole my guy!
Yeah, so
guy!
yeah, definitely a
Damn it!
big Ultimate Warrior guy. If you're looking at like WWF, but when it moved into like WCW and WWE,
Ultimate Warrior.
I was real big into Sting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sting
No
was cool. Yeah, I
way.
remember Sting.
Look at that dude. That man hammock is
You
amazing.
were big,
You
you
got a
were big
little bit
into
of chub, don't you, buddy?
you were big into Sting?
Yeah, Sting.
The good Sting or the bad Sting,
Sting
or
with the
both
black and
Sting?
white
Good
mask,
Sting.
yeah.
No, the bad
Oh, the
Sting.
good
When
Sting?
he was what was that group called? The Wolf Pack? Wasn't that the Wolf Pack or something?
Yeah.
I don't know. Good Sting, bright, colorful Sting, not black and white Sting.
Good.
Gotcha. Yeah, I really do believe the OG is the Ultimate Warrior,
Yeah.
but definitely that
I'll
whole
give you-
era, like Jake
I'll
the
give you
Snake
good Sting.
Roberts,
Yep.
the Ultimate Warrior,
Undertaker.
Hulk Hogan, the Undertaker. When all of that was going down, I think that was the best time in wrestling, for sure.
steel cage matches
Steel
with the
cage.
Undertaker and
Really,
Kane.
Joel?
That shit was great. I think the thing about wrestling that gets you, especially as guys, is like when we're younger. Even
Wrong
when we know
stick,
it was
bro.
fake, like we were young enough to think like maybe they were still hitting each other.
There's nothing else on television.
That
at
too,
time.
yeah, true, very true.
There's nothing else on television at that time.
But I mean, you look back at it and you're like, how the fuck did I like this? I don't really understand.
why?
It's good Sting.
I mean, I have a hard time watching UFC, like the Ultimate
Yeah,
Fighting
McGregor's fighting. He's on the island now. You know this thing with the UFC. They're in like Abu Dhabi or some shit. Like they fly the fighters in to Abu Dhabi, and they're like in quarantine for like 10 days or whatever, and then they fight. Dana White or
Dana White.
yeah, Dana White. He's got this whole thing planned out. If you look it up, he's got it. Like they're going out to, they call it like Fight Island. They're going out to Fight Island. Who just fought this week? These two guys just fought this week. I think it was like the welterweight or whatever. They fought this week, and
Yeah, it's Sting.
What is
right
this?
there
there?
it is, Sting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's him without a mask.
That was bad
Is
Sting.
That's
RoboCop.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
RoboCop.
Oh, it's
Sting and
getting-
RoboCop. That's bad Sting right there, though.
No, that's good Sting.
That's good Sting.
Look, it's Miami Vice Sting.
Where's
I love
Sting
Cocaine
now?
Sting.
Where's Sting now? What happened to Sting?
I don't know, man. All these wrestlers.
Hey, Alexa.
die really early. It's like really sad when you look
Hey
them up. You're
Alexa,
like,
what happened to Sting?
He lives in England.
He's living in St. Pete.
Oh, there's bad Sting.
There's
You
bad
know,
Sting.
Danny probably does.
He's living in St. Pete.
What's the guy's real name? Can we get here? Wait. I
Uh,
gotta
All
find
right,
it.
well,
Hold on.
Wikipedia says he is a former wrestler rather than
Jim
was
Walsh.
a former wrestler, which is
197 Seashell Court, St. Pete,
Sting wrestling.
Florida.
I know, but isn't that like the like international sign of somebody being dead nowadays? Though when you look up their Wikipedia page, it says was. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Sting
was-
was a wrestler in the.
He was born in
His
Omaha,
name is
Nebraska.
Steve Borden.
Steve Borden. Yeah.
Steve Borden.
1950. He's 61. Man, that's kind of a badass pick he's got on the Wikipedia thing. He must have. I think he handpicked that thing.
What you blowing there, Dan Charlie?
I don't have
Big
my
shout
mojo
out to
card.
BAC Track.
Yeah, we gotta
Big
we gotta make-
sponsor of
we gotta make
the
sure we
Fermented Reality Beercast.
at
I need one that
BAC
just stays in
tracks.
the office. I'm gonna get
Currently
another one.
calculating. It's currently calculating.
Available at Best Buy. Please sponsor us.
Error message. Max
Bluetooth.
Max
Go back
BAC.
here.
Really?
Error
Okay.
message Max BAC.
All right,
drank
let's see.
too recently.
Let's see where is he living now? Let's see.
They won't tell you that.
They might. Let's see.
They might, man.
Nope. Home. No.
Nope.
Within his home
Nope.
community. He was born in Omaha, Nebraska, raised in Southern California.
I'm gonna scroll all
He
the way
wa-
to the bottom.
Let's call him up.
Dude,
Let's bring him on the
Sting.
show.
where's the white pages?
You know, I was thinking that we could have this other part called like "Call Your Boss" or something. Where
No,
we could call.
no.
Yeah. Wouldn't this be fun?
No.
Listen. Follow
I'll
me
call
on
your
this.
boss.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
No,
Go.
we call a beer rep, and then we have them call the next person up on the ring, and then we go until we can't, till the last person doesn't answer. You know what I mean? We'll see how far we can get with it.
I'm thinking the first
it's a good
person won't
shot.
answer.
How do we call?
We start with like the
calls?
regional person, and then we ask them to call, and we can have like 2 or 3 or 5 minutes talking to them, getting them to understand that they should call the next person up, calling them on their cell phone to see if we can get it, and if they answer, then we go to the next person. And we talk to them and see if they can call the next person up on the list.
Sounds like we're gonna break several federal communication laws.
Sorry,
I'm okay with
You
that.
guys don't like that idea?
Don't wanna
Okay,
do
we'll
that
throw
on-
that one out.
No,
All right,
no.
try
I think,
again.
I think we could do it, but I don't think we could do it on Facebook Live. Just FYI.
Are we on Facebook Live right now?
Yes.
Still?
Oh, and Sting
Yes.
lives in Waxahachie, Florida.
He lives in Waxahachie, Florida.
Waxahachie or
I bet that's
Waxahachie?
Polk County.
Come on.
I
It's
bet
like
that's
right down
Polk
the street,
County.
right?
Waxahachie.
I bet that's Polk County.
Are you
He's
sure
probably
about
right
that?
downstairs from you.
Waxahachie. Oh, I'm sorry. I believe that's Texas.
Oh,
I was gonna say. First of all, are you sure? Where'd you find that?
So part of my old job was to
Your old job?
eye on people.
Former job.
Detective.
Yeah.
Detective McKenzie.
A little bit of all of
My
that.
old job was to stake out places.
Recruiting people all around the country, and then I wanted to get a little information about them, so I essentially stalked them on the internet just to see if they were okay people.
PI.
Essentially,
PI.
allegedly.
Oh,
that's a good one.
Yeah. No, I'll fully admit it. I still do it when when we have new employees starting. We take a look.
At what?
There's a great website that I can refer you
What
to.
happens?
Oh,
What
for
happens?
background
Look me
checks,
up.
you mean?
Look me up. What happens?
Are you
Google me.
sure? Because no.
It's gonna have
I'm
my
not gonna...
dad's. It's gonna have my dad's obituary. .07.
Okay. So
PrivateDick.com.
Dickpics.net.
Dickpics.net.
I don't want to.
You go there. You go there too.
I don't even get the .com, bro.
Oh no, that's where I go
I'm
to
on
get
the
dick
.net.
pics. You
I'm
can
on the
submit them
.net.
there too. I thought you just got dick pics there.
Yeah.
I thought that
Swipe
was just
left.
for receiving.
Submit here. There's a submit button.
Get dickpics.net. That's what I meant. Sorry, get dickpics.net.
Okay, Dan, what city? In which city do you live?
What city do I live
I am.
currently, or like?
It's called
Like my identity's getting stolen right now. I'm glad I have LifeLock. Big shout out to LifeLock.
Hoopiter.
Them for a sponsor. We need LifeLock as a sponsor.
Isn't
Big,
LifeLock
big shout out to LifeLock.
Isn't that the guy that gave out his fucking social security
Yeah.
number? And
If
then
you don't think so, try 119-796-3790 and see
Hey,
what the fuck happens.
you know
Dan.
you got hacked like 27 times, right?
Does
Like
your
his
middle name
personal-
start with an M, Dan?
It does not.
Oh.
Okay.
It's
trying.
K for kegs.
Oh,
K,
sure.
it's K for Keef.
I'm sorry. We're all aware that the LifeLock guy got hacked like 30 times, right?
Yeah.
Of
Okay,
course.
just make sure.
That's why you don't. I mean, come on.
He
It doesn't
had a
matter.
there was a Nubian prince that needed him
If
to
you're-
send
if you're a
$1,000
network-
credit card.
I love that shit though. Hackers around the world were like, wait a minute.
If you're Tim, if you're a network security professional and you announce any
challenge
piece of
accepted.
any piece
Yeah.
of what you're doing, every other network security professional in the world is going to fucking come after you, and I guarantee they crack your shit in
Challenge
5.5
dude.
seconds.
Guaranteed
No one's
they
that
got
good.
Nailed
No,
that night.
when they come after you, I always tell people this about your own home security. You know, when somebody really wants to come after you, they're gonna do it. It doesn't matter how many layers of security you have. If they're that determined,
Wow,
they can kind
Denny,
of
I
do
got
it.
you.
Hey,
Who?
I'm an open book.
Who?
So
Me?
Denny, I got Denny.
Says he just bought a truck. So what?
No. I mean, I've got your address, a bunch of previous phone numbers.
See you.
Go-
We know
do
you.
me.
Previous
Do
email
me.
addresses.
We know who you are.
There's
You got
only
my
one.
credit
As
score?
far
Don't
as I
find
know,
me, Chris. Don't
Okay.
find me.
So let's go with Joel.
When you
As
look
far
me
as I
up,
know-
there's a picture of Tony Soprano. It says, "You better not. You lose a thumb."
as far as I know, there's only one other Joel Bigham. No, two. There's one guy that lives in Oregon who's older than me. By this time, he's probably about 60, and then there's a young kid.
Joel
Slightly
Matthew
older.
Bigham.
That's me, bub.
I got you.
Yeah. Do you see any arrests or
flags?
anything? I got
There any
like. Well, no,
flags?
I had something
not-
expunged a long time ago.
Smoking,
And I wonder what
smoking
it
in the
sees.
boys' room.
I'm not
Is there
going to look
smoking in the
that
boys'
far
room
in
there?
unless I really need to, but I
Oh.
mean, West Holly Avenue.
Hmm?
West Holly
Yeah.
Avenue. Did you ever
Sure.
live there in New Jersey?
I don't know. Maybe New Jersey. That was
I
a
lost the
lifetime
soundboard.
ago.
That was
pal.
20 years ago.
Holy shit!
It says apparently from July 2001 to January 2000.
I don't remember. It could have been an
Hemmed
apartment in
up
college
in
or
Holly
something.
Ave
Chris,
track
go back to the furthest address for me.
Okay, hang on. What about Adalia Avenue, Joel?
with this
Yeah.
little 1/8
Okay.
sack in my gut.
That was
So-
a rental I had.
Yeah, so this gives me a lot of good information on searching. So Denny, I got for you Avalon Street in Eugene, Oregon.
Yeah, that was my last house.
You had a PO
That's-
box 191062 in Boise.
I still have it.
Mhm. Dallas, Oregon, Southwest Hayter Street. You lived
Yeah.
on Hayter Street?
Yep. I'm a
Oh.
hater.
Haterade.
All right.
Let's see. We got another PO box
Yeah,
in Dallas,
nothing.
Oregon, Northwest Kensington Lane in Silverdale, Washington.
That was my first apartment when we got married.
uh,
Wow, they have everything.
5810 Trout Circle, Silverdale, Washington.
That was where I lived on base in Bangor Sub Base.
Yeah.
Wow, they know everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't mess with. Now it's up. Now don't mess with Chris because he's gonna look you up and then he's gonna know everything about you and
Well,
all the
don't.
kids. And,
Hey,
Damn, I lost my
Everyone, don't worry. No one's listening.
Denny, what is
one person on Facebook Live?
Denny, what is EFN.org?
So EFN.org was Eugene Freenet. That was my internet when it was free.
That was an old email address you had. Denny at EFN.org.
Yeah, that was free internet back in the day.
That was back when he was on Grunge Street in Seattle. He was trying.
I was in Eugene at that time.
You were in Eugene. You were trying to push free internet, representing the free world.
I only did that a couple of times.
Representing the free world, like Eminem, 8 Mile.
You can see an email address for Denny.
It lists possible businesses that he might have, possible relatives. He's got there's Sarah, there's Haley.
You don't see me and you don't want to know me.
Hey, you hear about this guy Denny? He got these businesses. He's doing this stuff at this laundry. It's not really a laundry. That's all I know. I can't really tell you the rest of it.
He's making sandwiches.
No, that's his other business. It's the sandwiches, right?
Yeah. So
I ain't never seen anybody in there. You know what I'm saying?
Did you have to pay to get that information, Chris, or is that just
free.
open? All right. Well, I'm an open book.
I'm gonna have to lock that down.
I need LifeLock. Lock that shit down.
Now,
yeah, big shout out to LifeLock.
Dan, do you really have LifeLock?
I do.
Do I?
Yeah.
You stupid.
I do not have LifeLock directly. No, I am not a paid spokesman for LifeLock.
I have LifeLock.
You do.
If they'll sponsor the show, we'll support them.
We'll totally.
Yeah.
I'll kiss
It's not worth
LifeLock's ass.
I'm on the outskirts, Chris. I'm on the outside. I mean, there's just a little bit, but there's not a lot.
Well, I mean, we'll look you up a little further later.
All right, bud. You look it up.
Let's do what we
You
got.
do that. You do
look
that
it up.
in your spare time. You do that.
You go look it up and see what happens.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Okay.
You pay the extra. I'll give you $29.95.
It's like the guy at the it's like the parking lot guy over at Sparkman Wharf. He was like, "I wrote you a ticket." I said, "Oh yeah, I know, I know." I threw it in the trash can. I was like, "I know."
I'm a drunk. I don't know nothing about how I do anything.
It's true. I don't know. He's like, I said, "I own the beer garden." He's like, "There's a lot of people over there that own a lot of stuff." He's like, "I wrote you a ticket." I'm
Yeah,
like,
you ain't one of them.
There's a lot
like,
of people
"All right,
who own a lot
bud.
of stuff.
Talk to you later.
It's a great attitude, by the way.
Good old
Oh,
Nick.
they
Big
were-
shout out to One Parking or whatever.
Hey, big shout out to my dad who just signed on to watch. What's up, Rodney?
Oh no, sorry.
Oh, hi, Dad.
Oh, hey, everybody, put your Visine in. Here, wait.
We need that, bro. Lots more.
What's that? Hi, Dad.
Okay.
Better.
Hey, Dad. Here, wait. Let me finish something real quick.
Hide everything. Put it all away.
Notice that Chris has no beer or anything out. All he has is the graffiti wall with his breakdancing.
It's
Well,
like
my
one
hand
glass
is
he
in
keeps
front of
filling
the
with orange
profanity.
juice.
Delicious orange
Dear
juice.
Lord, baby Jesus, as our brothers to the south call you, Jesus, we thank you so much for this bountiful harvest.
Thank you so much for the
Domino's,
beer. Thank
KFC,
you
and
for the beer, the KFC,
always Taco Bell.
Damn right,
the
Chet.
Taco Bell.
I just want to take time to say thank you for my family, my two beautiful, handsome, striking sons, Walker
And Texas Ranger.
Ranger.
This is for you, Chris's dad.
And of course,
Walker.
my red-hot smoking wife, Carly.
Oh, yeah.
the Stone Cold Fox.
Stone Cold Fox.
Rate her ass
You're a
on
Stone
100.
Cold
She's gonna
Fox.
be a 94. Also want to thank you for my best friend and teammate, Cal Naughton Jr., who's got my
and
back no matter what.
bake.
Shake and bake.
Shake and bake.
Shake it
Dear
back.
Lord, baby Jesus, we also thank you for my wife's father, Chip. We hope that you can use your baby Jesus powers to heal him and his horrible leg. And it smells terrible, and a dog's really bothering with it. Dear tiny infant Jesus, we
Hey, sweetie, Jesus did grow up. You don't always have to call him
Grew
baby.
up.
He grew
It's
up.
a bit odd
He
not
grew
to
up.
call him
He
baby.
grew up.
Look, I like the Christmas Jesus best when I'm saying grace. When you say grace, you can say it to grown-up Jesus or teenage Jesus or bearded Jesus or whoever you want.
You know what I want? I want you to do this grace good so that God will let us win tomorrow.
Oh, man.
Dear tiny Jesus,
Amen.
I love this guy. Amen. Amen. Dear tiny infantile baby Christmas
6.5
Jesus.
pound Jesus.
6.5 pound Jesus. Oh, I'm so glad your dad signed on. So
Me too.
biblical. We hear you
So
biblical with it, Chris.
Did
No,
you zone you?
had our prayer.
I would
Any
imagine
topics
that
from
he
your
would-
pops?
Oh my
Does you want to
God.
dial in a topic and we can
So,
go
Dad,
with that?
if
We
you-
can
if
we
you
can
post
free flow.
anything at the bottom, we'll go ahead and read that. But you know, he's probably telling me just to grab another beer and enjoy my time.
All right, where's your dad dialing in from, Chris?
Jacksonville.
Is he in Jacksonville?
Mm-hmm. Well, Fleming
All right, good.
Island, so just outside of Jacksonville.
Got some good red fishing up there.
So nobody's in Maryland anymore.
I was gonna say my two nephews are. My brother was, but he moved to Delaware to the beach. And
Hi, I'm in Delaware.
Mm-hmm.
Delaware is a state that is forgotten. Nobody knows of Delaware.
You know what Delaware is? No, I'll tell you exactly what Delaware is. I've got it. It is South Jersey. Legit.
South
Ask Dan.
Jersey.
Ask
There you
Dan.
go.
It is South Jersey. I swear to God it is.
Yeah, that is true.
It's South Jersey in the north of Delaware, cornfield.
Like actually, South Jersey and Delaware should probably be Delaware, and then North Jersey and New York should just be like New York. Like that's kind of how that should probably go. But New Jersey's in the way as usual.
But yeah, now that you mention it, Denny, the majority of my immediate family is now elsewhere. I've got some cousins and aunts and uncles in Maryland, but dad's in Florida, brothers at the beach in Delaware. So,
what beach is that, bud?
He's on Bethany.
Sure,
Gotcha.
Love that place.
Yeah,
he's got some
moolah.
moolah.
I lived down there for a minute.
Yeah, him and his wife.
Bethany
just bought
Beach
a
is
house
moolah.
So
quite
your brother's
Rehoboth, but-
rich. Now we're gonna drill Chris for his.
I wouldn't say he's rich, but you know,
Beachfront condo.
He's
it's not
doing all right.
beachfront. Nobody said it was beachfront, eh?
Yeah, but Bethany Beach is very nice.
I think he's about a mile from the beach. He's not on the beach, but he likes to ride his bike to the beach. So
That is the place that I would nominate with the worst pizza on the planet.
Oh,
because it's all the one chain. What's the one chain that's in fucking Delaware, especially at the beach, Chris? Do you know?
Papa
Have you been
John's?
there recently? No, it's like
what?
it's
Rollers?
No, it's not called Rollers.
Dough roller.
No, and we went to the restaurant too, and it was so like I walked by the kitchen, and the kitchen was so dirty that I didn't want to eat there at all.
That's bad.
It was bad.
That's
like
bad.
the place is bad, and they're all up and down the island, and I wonder why no one else opens up a pizza place to compete because their pizza's not even that great. Like,
Pomodoro. Grotto.
that might be it. Grotto. There you go. Bing, 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 bing.
New Grotto.
Grotto. No, just
Grotto?
Grotto. There's a million of them. Grottos
Grotto
are
pizza.
everywhere, up and down like beach town. Like it's genius. By the way, genius. And anyone who does a lot of restaurants will tell you that doing pizza is genius because the food costs are very low, and it's very repeatable, which is,
especially in a beach town. Jeez.
Well, repeatability seems to be the most difficult thing about running a restaurant to me. Of food quality, the same plate, tastes the same every time you go, is something that I think is difficult to happen. Look at that. Ever Haze? What is that?
You know that's old. I know
Oh my
that
God!
beer's old.
No! They want me to sell this beer. I know this beer. Hold on, look. I'm going to tell you what that beer is, and I couldn't even tell from the glare.
Contact haze.
Yeah,
Contact
Contact
Haze.
Haze, Elysian Contact Haze. They want me to sell.
Denny,
I'm trying to find a bottle opener, but I'm in my magic box of things
Swag.
that swag box. Yeah,
Schwiggity swag.
Denny, didn't you ever learn like the lighter trick, like the
I don't have
He's
a
not
lighter.
in college.
anything though?
I
It's
don't
not even
smoke.
a lighter. Anything
I don't
you can
smoke
use a key.
anything.
Do you have a key?
Mad Swede. Mad
You
Swede
have-
Brewing.
Don't even get me started with Mad Swede.
Do you have a
You
poker
still haven't
chip?
got your stuff?
No, those jackasses over at whatever the hell that podcast is called. that I won
Brewnomics.
that hat at Brewnomics. You sons of bitches never sent me my hat and my koozie.
Okay, I'm gonna write them.
Well, I wrote them
I'll
too.
get- I'll
they,
get
made,
it.
they made promises. Yeah. Way to go, Tim.
Yeah, Timmy, paying attention.
They
I
made
love this kid.
promises, and I'm very upset with them. I'm gonna write a strongly worded letter.
Tim, you're hired.
He's not fired this episode.
I know. I've been doing
So-
good in 2021.
So I'm drinking
Oh
some
my
you're
quality
stick yourself.
Polliner. Hey, this is good beer.
Here, I'm gonna correct you real quick, Denny.
Yes,
That's-
correct me.
Polaner.
Polaner,
And the
whatever.
Polaner rep, no, the Polaner rep will come in and tell you that, and he will talk about Salvator, and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he's like,
Salvatore?
Salvator. And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then
That's
finally he's like, no, Salvatore. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, you mean Salvatore? No, it's Salvator. Okay, all right, it's Salvator.
Bullshit.
That's fine.
Polaner. I don't care what they say. And it's
Polaner.
Salvatore, not Salat.
So
whatever
wait,
he said. It's
Is that the
Salvatore.
Wiesen? Is that the Wiesen? What is that?
Shut
up!
It's a Martin.
Oh, it's Oktoberfest Martin.
Oktoberfest, yeah. I got a
Well, there's
case
Oc-
of this.
Well, Mr. Denny, there is Oktoberfest Martin, and there's Oktoberfest Wiesen, which is the
What's the
fest
Wiesen?
beer. Do you know what a fest beer is?
No, I've had a fest beer, but
Okay.
I probably had both. Bison.
WEISN, I think
Yeah,
is
the
how it's
Weizen,
spelled.
yeah.
That is the fest beer, and what you are drinking is the Märzen.
The Märzen.
I very recently learned this. Get this shit. So the only reason that Märzen is a year-round product in the United States is because people who were in Vietnam, people who were in World War II spent a ton of time in Germany, and when they were there, Oktoberfest was Märzen. And then in like I'm going to forget the year, 1970 something, 1980 something, at some point, everything flipped, and the beer that they served in the tents was the fest beer, which is now called either tent beer or fest beer, and that is the lighter, kind of hellish version of an Oktoberfest beer, and is particularly my favorite. But it's interesting that the Märzen stays here because the guys now, they're aging out, but they need Märzen. It's the only reason that Polaner brings that Oktoberfest, the Märzen here, on the regular. I just heard
Polaner.
this from Polaner.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your beer education of the day.
I'm not going to change. I'm American.
You know, and Chris, that was good of me too, because it's fresh in my brain. I literally just learned this from Jay Toxie, the Polaner rep at I guess he's Southeast. I don't know. He's the manager of the guy who thought that Dan was the busboy. What did he say to you, Dan? He wanted you to.
Polaner guy?
Yeah, the Polaner guy. What did he say to you? He wanted you to.
I was like, oh, what do you do here? I was like,
Polaner,
I bar back, and I know things.
It's Chris Frick. God bless.
I know
Chris
the
Frick.
owner.
Anyway, it wasn't Chris Frick. This was
whatever,
Jay Tox. I was just giving a good story from that Jay Toxie gave me, Dan.
His boss did call me though.
Did he? Good. I told him to. Did you go out to lunch with him or no?
Well, he was coming down in like 2 days, so it was kind of like show up and blow up. So I was like, I can't meet.
Well,
But
that's right. I told him to take you to
next time
lunch.
we're down.
Hey, look at that. He's got the old logo sticker.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wonder where you got that from.
I told him to take you to lunch at Das, Dan. That's what I told him. Have a Polaner.
Well,
A Salvator. Actually, they do have Salvator on right now.
Whatever that is, bud.
That is Beer Zombies, isn't it?
This is me. This is Mad Viking beard balm.
Fits nicely over your actual beard.
Looks just like me.
Yeah.
Back up, make it cover your face.
You know,
Cover my face.
Chris, it almost looks like you're outside, like the microphone is casting a shadow on your shirt, and it's the dog's head on your shirt.
It's the dog's head.
Right? So, but you have to duck a little bit, and it looked like, like the sun was coming down, and you're actually outside in front of that landscape.
I set that up just right. We got, we'll set the color on
What
the
else
light.
you got, Chris?
I mean, we can set it.
What else do you have?
sunset
Dan,
a little.
I was gonna ask the same question. That's really funny. What else do you have, Chris?
What did you
Stormbreaker.
You should have like a
Stormbreaker.
Cool if we get like backgrounds of the beer.
Oh, Chris was flipping through all kinds of backgrounds before.
Yeah, what do you want?
Chris, can you put a strip club in the background? Like, is that like can you?
Drop it low, drop it low, drop it low, drop it low.
I was just thinking like Sopranos, right? Like you're Tony Soprano.
Oh, where you at?
Doing business. Hey, I'm doing my fucking radio show over here.
Hey, Chris, where you at? The Bada Bing?
Chrissy. Hey, Chris.
Oh, there we
You
go.
with the Bada Bing?
Did I say this already? That was one of my watches during
I think if
pandemic.
you look up, Bada Bing, and just throw that up.
God, that would be so funny. And it was always the same girls at the Bada Bing. I watched Sopranos back to back to back to back to back in like March, April, May. It was rewatching that whole thing was awesome.
Guys, so my dad said he was trying to say hey on the podcast. He just couldn't, or on here, just couldn't figure out how to say hey.
Oh,
so.
That's okay.
Well, and
That's
I've been
all right,
enjoying
Dad.
the Facebook groups.
Sorry,
because
Dad.
I got to shout out to.
We said a prayer to you.
That's a very dad thing, right there.
Yeah.
Hey,
I got to shout
son,
out to.
I saw you on the podcast,
Hey,
but I
son.
couldn't figure out the confangled
There you go.
phone to send you a message.
The Bada Bing.
There it is. You're at the Bada Bing. Hey, Tone. Hey, listen, Tone. We got to talk about some business.
Oh, I found a bottle opener.
There it is.
This is about freaking time.
Double Mounds.
How
The
long
beer
was
is
that?
warm now.
Double Mounds. How appropriate.
Double
I
Mounds.
could have opened that bottle with another bottle off of your wall if I needed to.
Hey, I've had too much beer to be.
There's no such
improvising.
thing as too much beer. God damn it.
To improvise.
Denny, now let's go back to your beer journey today. So it started off around 12 p.m.
No, 2.
2? Okay.
2,
Well,
yeah.
all right. So I'm off about 2 hours.
What
Go
time
ahead.
is it there? It's like
Did
it's
you go
like
to
3
like
p.m. there,
happy
right?
hour? Is it a happy hour? Or is this like home brew or what?
No. So this is the first time in 30 plus years I've ever had Martin Luther
Holy
King's birthday as
Off?
a holiday. Yeah, first time ever in my entire life since I left high school.
New truck. There it is. That's the
That's
one
better.
I'm looking for.
That's
Yeah.
the one we need.
Yes. If
So,
you're going to be outside, you must be outside of the Bada Bing.
Yeah.
So I had today off, and I just kind of hung out, did some chores around the house, and
Pet your
and,
truck.
Yeah, chilled out, and then but about 2 p.m. I said, okay, I'm going to start drinking. It's 2. It's afternoon, so I might as well start drinking. So I started drinking some double IPAs to start off.
Now you are Central Standard, Eastern Standard,
Mountain time.
You're Mountain time,
Yes.
so we're on Eastern time. So
Yeah,
it's
2
what
hours
time?
difference. 2 hours difference.
2 hours difference. So it's
Yeah.
4:00 at your time. Okay, well that's about when Tim started. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I started the same time Tim started, exactly. And I drank a couple double IPAs, and then I drank a oatmeal stout. It was called King Size, and it was a play off of the Snickers bar stout. So it had peanuts, it had some caramel, nougat, and chocolate.
Nougat.
Yeah.
Not of the Ted variety. Now,
Yeah,
what
not
was the
Ted.
AB?
Now it was Ted Nugent. I'd be all up in that because that is that's gonna be a beer. But no, it
Now,
was.
what was the ABV on that?
It was low. It was like 7.2 or something like that.
Okay,
It wasn't
not
that
bad.
high.
But you're priming the tank.
I'm priming it. Yeah. So the first one was I think the first one was about 7.5 or no, it was 7.5%, I think, or 9.5. I can't remember. It was high.
Good.
Then, so I've been working up I don't know. I lost track of where I'm at.
You've created the base. You're at the
Yeah.
Snickerdoodle, Ted
Yeah,
Nugent,
yeah, I had some-
stout, and you've created the base. And
These
where
were
are you
all
going from
16-ounce beers too. They were all like
Now,
big
where are you
bottles.
going? Are you going up to like 30,000 foot altitude? Or
No.
bring it back down.
Now I've got the, as you said, Paulaner. I'm not
Okay,
going to
now
say
you're-
Paulaner or whatever that Joel said.
Paul
I'm not-
guy.
and this
Now
is
you're-
only
he's
ascending. He's getting ready for
5.8.
landing.
This is 5.8.
This is your captain speaking. This is Denny.
the hell?
Your captain.
You said Ted Nugent. Let's do Ted Nugent.
We see your desktop.
We're
looking at-
cruising at 30,000 feet. We're gonna go ahead and crack the Paulaner. Go ahead and put your tray tables and put back your seat.
Look at that ponytail roll.
And
We'll have your ice
What
water in just a
ponytail?
moment.
Bro, I'm seeing your desktop.
We're seeing your desktop.
Really?
We're looking at all your
I don't know what the
financial
fuck you're
statements.
looking at, but it's not what I'm looking at, bro.
Claudia and Jasmine will be.
I'm
your
like,
stewards.
what is
Oh,
going?
there we go. Now we see
Okay.
it. Okay.
All
Okay.
right, so you're tailing
That's-
off here, bro.
Boy,
You're
that's
tailing
like
off.
65-year-old Ted Nugent. Where's like
That is
There's
not
Ted Nugent. He's in the Gator cap.
that's
All
Ted
right, well, that
Olgin.
All right, enough.
That
Ted
is
Nugent.
not Ted Nugent. That's a cover band.
Stop it. Stop it.
All right,
Stop it.
actually,
Let's
I
get
think-
back.
No one
I think-
appreciated that dad
back to the
joke,
beer.
really.
We're trying to
I
get
think-
back to the beer.
I think it was a good segue, actually. Dan, we were talking about this before about beers to prime the tank, right?
Yeah,
Like,
beers to prime the
what's your beer when you?
Paulaner.
We'll say like you want to start partying, but like you're gonna only go like maybe 4 beers deep, and then you're gonna call it. So like, what beer do you get in your belly first to get that thing going? Like, what's your party starting beer? Like, do you hit a high ABV
So good
or do
when
you
it
work up
touches
to
my
it
lips.
I
slowly?
go high ABV myself.
Yeah, and then slowly come
high
down.
ABV.
Yeah.
I do
No,
too.
I start.
I go
high.
big.
And by the way, we
and I
need a
come
Tim.
down.
We need a name
I
for this
agree.
segment. This is the Tim asks a question segment, which happens every show, and we definitely need to name this segment too. I'm just sniffing out things, right? Like this is our 5th, 6th show.
Tim's, welcome
number
to
is
Tim's
this?
Hour. This will be my shower thought.
Is this 6th show?
That's what it'd be.
Denny, Chris,
Yeah, 6th show. Should
someone
be
fill me in. 5? Number 5? Okay.
I lost
so,
track.
Dan, I
think
need.
it's 6.
Here we go.
I
Wait.
think it's 6.
Dan,
Dear
your turn.
show, I have a question. My name's Tim. I have a question. What is it though, Tim? Tim, you gotta insert the question here.
Oh, come on. You can't just do that to me.
My name's Tim.
I have a question.
Question is
What's that beer
that has the fizz.
that you put in your belly?
First time around.
No, do it again.
Trying to get down.
No, we need to isolate this later. Let
it
the
a
beat.
little
Let
pound.
the beat hit again and do. I have
it
a
down
question.
again.
That's gonna be what it is. We're gonna isolate the drop, and it's gonna be I have a question. So here, let's let Tim find the beat again and do. I have
Tim's
a
not
question.
gonna
I have a
find
question.
the
I have a question.
beat. My name is Tim.
Question session. Shh. Question session.
I feel like Eminem on 8 Mile when he chokes.
Mom spaghetti.
Question session.
All right, everyone, shh. Let Tim do his thing.
I
What's
have a
that beer?
question.
Did you pump the tank
What beer do you pick?
when you smoke some dank?
No, Tim, you're saying I have a question. What? You
I can't rhyme question. Rhyme question.
don't have to rhyme it. I'm trying to do an
Session,
intro.
lesson.
I'm trying to tell you exactly what to do. You got to feel the beat and just say, and
All
just
right,
get with the
all
beat
right,
and
Joel,
go. I have a
Joel.
question.
Joel, I want you to feel the beat right now, and I want to turn the tables on you. Let's hit the beat, Dan.
Guys, we are
The beat
so
again?
white right
Let's-
now.
I want to see this. No, because Joel
Tim doesn't
knows
even
his hip-hop.
understand
Can we
I'm
take
looking
this
for.
off Facebook Live?
No,
please?
no. That's my problem.
No.
So Joel
Absolutely not.
has some hip hop in him. I can see this. Let's
not-
try it. Let's try it because it ain't easy. Let's see it. No script.
What do you want me to do?
Freestyle.
What do you want me?
Oh,
I'm not freestyling anything. I was asking you to say 3 words.
What is the question? You're
Or
my,
4
you
words.
gotta get the
I have a
backup
question.
loop.
Here,
You gotta
ready?
get the
I'll
backup
do
loop.
it. Ready? I'll
have
do
a
exactly
question.
what I wanted you to do. Ready? Go. Hit the beat. Go.
Do it.
I'm gonna wait till the beat actually kicks in because you need bass
That
line
way
for
we-
this because
yeah,
doing
just-
this without bass line. See, I'm a producer, right? So
While you're talking smack, Rodney figured out how to get in here. So what's up, Dad?
What's up, Bada
Hi,
Bing?
Daddy-o.
Rodney.
Hey, Pops.
Daddy-o, you're gonna watch me school Tim real quick because here comes the bass. Oh,
Oh, you
and then
want-
he stopped
oh,
it. What?
I'll play it again.
Do
I
it.
ain't calling you. Now I gotta wait for the
Question
bass
session.
again. Right? It's called I have a
Count
question.
your
All you gotta do is
blessings.
say I have a question, right? It's like the session Tim is called I have a question, and it's you, so we gotta get you to say it. So when the bass kicks in, you
I
kind of
have
feel
question.
it. You kind of feel it, and you sit around and you go, I have a question. I have a question.
What's your question?
I have a question.
I have a question.
No, you're driving.
Tim has a question.
I have a question.
Tim has a question.
I have a question.
What's a question for Tim?
Chris said we are so white.
It's all right though, because when we isolate it, it's gonna sound fine.
One of them will sound good. Promise.
Yeah, no, that's the point. Is it?
See?
It doesn't matter what we sound like now. It's gonna sound hilarious.
I
when we
always
cut
sound
that
terrible. I depend on Denny and Chris to make me sound better.
out. See, it's all about not giving a fuck, though, right? Just not give a fuck, and then you can have some.
Why do you think we're doing this?
Put me
I
in the
sound like
booth.
a fool.
Put me in the booth.
In the corner of the screen, it says Beer Baron. I mean, it's
Yeah, you put that.
clearly ridiculous.
Big ham, the big.
So,
big,
Chris,
big beer
Mackenzie,
baron.
give us a big update what's going on outside the Bada Bing right now.
Outside the Bada Bing, these bitches are out here running around in their
There's
high
bitches
shoes.
and hoes everywhere.
These
Holy
bitches-
shit.
They're running around in their high shoes and their stockings over here.
You
And
got
it's,
that 95 vet out there.
Yeah,
There is a 95 vet out there.
it's a goddamn
Yeah.
catastrophe.
There's a
It's,
95 vet in the parking lot.
As my father said, Andrew Dice Clay liked to use the word Bada Bing. And he also liked to,
Bada
deal it
Bing.
out with,
This
deal
is
it
the
out with
report
Little
from the
Miss
Bada
Muffet.
Bing. That's in Freehold, New Jersey.
Brought to you by Fat Pussy.
Brought to you by Fat Pussy.
Uh,
For all your dancing clothing.
and Little Miss
come by
Muffet
fat pussies.
sat on her tuffet, and boom, I fucked her.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Who?
Didn't
Andrew Dice Clay?
Is he dead?
Fat Pussy.
No.
Oh,
No.
well,
Is Fat
yeah.
Pussy dead?
Fat Pussy, he died.
Yeah, they killed him on the
Well,
boat.
on the
Spoiler
show.
alert.
Oh, easy.
He just did a Dice Clay imitation. I'm very confused.
I was just alluding to the idea
Now
that
it's just
Fat
turning into
Pussy's
a
dead.
racist Italian attack
Yeah.
instead of like an
Yeah.
Wait a
accurate
minute, that was
account.
Polly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last night,
Pussy?
I had a sex.
No, Pussy is not
Pussy and
Polly.
Polly were two different people.
Oh.
Pussy is not Polly. Pussy is Pussy.
Fat
Polly
Pussy
is
was-
Polly.
yeah, Fat
and
Polly
Oh.
Polly and Tony killed Pussy for sure on the boat.
Okay, yeah.
That was the spoiler alert. It's a fucking decade. So if you haven't seen it,
really.
too fucking bad.
I believe it.
But
It's been 2 decades.
they put him in some concrete boots and fucking pushed him off the boat after they shot him because he was what the hell happened? He flipped, right? Didn't
He flipped,
yeah, he was with the feds and they knew it and they killed him.
All right,
They
well,
whacked him.
Is that an unpopular opinion though? Like, when you spoil a movie, especially when it's like 10 years old. I have a friend of mine that's like,
I don't know.
I'll spoil like the Alien 2 movie, and he'd be like, "Dude, I haven't seen it." It's like,
30
bro,
years
it's fucking
old,
25
man.
years old. Like,
Yeah, come
I
on.
can't help you here. Like,
He's a fucking snowflake.
what do you want me to do? Like, not tell you anything that happens in my life? Like,
Bro, you've had plenty of time.
Yeah, if it's over 5 years, it can be spoiled. If you haven't seen it in 5
Dude,
years,
if it's
then
over
get
5
it.
months, if
Dude,
it's over 5 months, you can spoil it because
I was
frankly,
born. I was born when the internet was born.
Look at Chris.
Right? Like,
Chris.
10 days is like about all you get with me. Like, it's
This
like,
guy.
no, Chris, you almost look like the bear,
Hey,
right?
look at
When
this
the
guy,
bear
right?
was out back, it's almost like the bear attacking Tony.
This guy over here, right?
Denny, have you seen this whole series? I don't know if Denny hasn't made any commentary about The Sopranos. Have you watched The Sopranos?
I've watched every episode.
Okay.
Of course.
So
I watched it live. I had HBO just to watch
I did also.
Sopranos.
I
Oh,
did
my
also.
day.
And it was I tell you at the time it was enthralling, and then I watched it again this summer summer.
I
It
need
was
to
the
rewatch
longest
it,
summer of my life. It was started early, ended late.
I don't
And it was
hate
really
the
good.
ending, but not my favorite.
I know,
Not my
I hear
favorite
you.
way to end it.
Everybody
I know,
hates
yeah.
the ending.
That's okay.
There's no
Correct.
ending.
Thank
I
you,
hate
Chris.
it. I don't hate it.
Everybody.
That's a
Chris
strong
just nailed
word.
it right there. Chris.
It just was like unsatisfying, but I guess
know.
like how do you close it out? Like
It was
there's-
like
You
I
don't.
was close. and
That's
then,
the only way that's the only thing
really?
that'll keep you happy,
You just-
dude, is if they don't close
yeah.
it out. And it just keeps going, and Tony somehow keeps escaping death.
I don't know,
minute
but
after
like,
minute after minute.
yeah.
So talking about endings that suck or don't suck, they're coming out with a new series for the Morgan Dexter.
Dexter. I'm
Dexter-
in season 2 right now. Easy.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry,
so you gotta
season
watch
3.
through because
Season 2's still good. Season 3's still good. It stops at like
it's six.
they get new writers at
5.
season
yeah, but it
4 or 5 or something, and it gets weird. I don't know.
Yeah, but
Dexter's
it
amazing,
carries
though.
on and it actually finishes out okay. You know, you can end on the way it ends and not feel like you got left out. Well, now they're supposedly going to restart Dexter in wherever he's moved to
lumberjack
continue his
life.
life. So I'm very interested in seeing where this goes.
And he was
I
in
would
Miami,
too.
right?
Yeah, he was in Miami.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
what-
at,
that-
and I'll tell you where
Great
I am
show.
right now. They
Spoiler
just,
alert.
Yeah. So they just killed, or Dexter just killed the sergeant. That's all I'm saying.
I don't remember.
Yeah, don't
I
worry.
wish.
Killed the
No,
sergeant
nobody
in
knows.
that shack in the swamp,
Yeah.
right?
You're
So-
you're the only one watching it, right?
Yeah, you're like you
Yeah.
just started. Yeah.
So here's where the funny thing is that his sister, he actually marries his sister in real life, right? The sister in the
his
show he
sister is
marries.
his wife.
Yeah, which is
yeah.
bizarre, right? How can you have a show where you're playing a role, opposite?
Denny,
your
he's a true
sister?
actor. That's an actor. He
And
About
can
I
the
do
art,
it.
Denny.
And I think he went through like a cancer thing, right? Didn't he have like nut cancer or something?
I do not know.
That's
think he-
insensitive.
I think. I think he had some
Well,
cancer.
he had peanuts in the backyard that had cancer.
Ooh.
Is that what you're inferring?
This one's gonna be good to put on the green screen.
What is that? Oh,
Which
The
one?
Sopranos?
I can't
I
see.
can see through your head. Jesus, that is so weird.
Yeah.
Is that an equilibrium thing or like what's
No,
going
this
on
is
there?
other half.
I see. Same. Equilibrium, other half. They're
Or we could do some Hoppin' Frog.
Oh, how many
I
beers
haven't
you
seen
got
Hoppin'
lined
Frog
up?
in so long.
I know.
Are you serious? You have a Hoppin' Frog? By the way, I dare you to do the Hoppin' Frog beer. I fucking dare you.
A Hoppin' Frog's fresh. Go on.
Hey,
spit it out. No, spit it
Joel
out.
doesn't like Hoppin' Frog?
Spit it out.
Here's what I'm gonna say.
Come on.
Go on. Tell me about Fred at Hoppin' Frog.
I guarantee you, I've never had a fresh Hoppin' Frog beer in my life because
Really?
the shelves in Tampa Bay were filled with Hoppin' Frog
Tampa,
beer that
no.
I guarantee
Cavalier,
weren't fresh.
Your distributor here.
So I'm not. My opinion of Hoppin' Frog that I just had initially is probably wrong, but I still I dare you to try it.
Well, you know, stouts
If it came from Tavor, then it must be pretty good.
But the weird thing is
it a
this
Berliner or
correct,
something?
Yeah. If this is correct, it says best by November 9th, 2023.
It's IPA?
So it's highly acidic?
It's a citrus ale that I just spilled a little bit on my phone. So
if your phone screen starts disintegrating, let me know.
Oh, there's a hole in my desk now. All right, so here.
No, but Hoppin' Frog does the stuff I get from Hoppin' Frog
too much foam.
is
Calm down, look.
Oh, you're gonna.
That's a lot of foam.
Oh,
yeah, you better
Jesus
suck that
Christ.
up. Damn. That's...
Suck it, bitch.
Mm-hmm. I swallowed. Don't worry.
Thank
It's good.
God.
Okay. Thank God.
All right. Has anybody tried the physics thing from
Yeah.
Shark Tank?
Denny,
What do you think?
I have a physics.
It's
You want me
right
to
behind
use
him.
it?
Really? Of course you. I knew Denny would. God, you are so the
It's
guy
right-
that would have physics.
It's right over
Of
your
course you
left
have
shoulder,
physics.
Denny, with the
It's
hat on.
right. It's right
You should physics that
there.
Polaner.
Here.
Yeah.
Let me show
Like-
you.
Oh please! Oh my
Here we
God!
go.
This is so. Of course, Denny has a
Can we get a
physics.
sponsor from physics?
Dan, do you know what physics is?
No, Dan was not impressed. He was like,
Sound waves. Sound waves make different foam. It makes it like nitro beer.
No, it doesn't make it. It just gives it a little bit extra fizz. See, there's the F.
As you're sticking it, he's like, "There's the F, guys."
Like,
at-
look at the F.
there.
Look, there's an F. You see it on my right on my fingernail.
$120 for this. It sucks.
Right on my fingernail.
Hey,
there's an
not
F.
tagging them anymore. We'll delete that.
Really? No, tag them.
I don't think physics even is in business, are they?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
they
still
were
are.
on
Yeah,
Shark
they just made
Tank.
a new one. Yeah, they just made a new
Shark.
one.
They dazzled 5 investors that knew nothing about fucking beer.
How can they dazzle when this has been around for like 5 years?
Bro, it was 5 years ago. You should see this fucking episode. I'm telling you, they were all creaming in their pants over this fucking beer because it was like, oh my God, it totally changes the mouthfeel of the beer. And the guy's like, yes, we use sound waves to enhance the flavor and the head of the beer.
Let me talk about it. I will tell you it does work, but it's a pain in the ass to go and use it every time you want to have a 12-ounce or 16-ounce beer, right?
So wait, are you saying that it's actually more delicious when you do use it?
I'm saying it gives you a creamier, fuller head or body to the beer.
Ooh. Oh, you had me at fuller head, and then
Yeah. Yeah,
And then he
it
said
does do
body.
that. It does give you a fuller bodied beer.
Let me consider if that's a good idea.
It's a good idea when you want to have.
Still considering.
Sorry about
it's,
that.
It's a good
Oh,
idea if you really want to
fat-fingered
have
that.
It
that
wasn't bad.
extra effort. But
Fat fingered that.
It just needs to go down. The volume needs to go down. on
the
beer.
problem is
They're all different.
it's a pain in the ass
We're
because
not
every
loaded
time
for
I
tonight.
use it, I've got to clean it. I don't want to clean it
Right.
every time, right? I
Yeah.
get a 20-ounce glass. I fill it with hot water. I'd run it through the thing to make sure it pumped
It's
out.
like going
and
to the
cleaned
gun
up.
range, right?
Yeah, it was too much work. So I stopped using it because of that.
Do you want to go to the gun range, Joel?
See, my bong, I only have to clean like every 5th or 6th time. It's
Why
not every
clean?
time.
Why do you have to clean a
They
bong?
have cleaners for that, though.
Yeah, they do.
Put it in
They're-
a dishwasher.
they're-
It'll be
pour
no,
it in
No, you don't put a bong in a. No, you are clearly a virgin weed smoker. You have
I
no
don't
idea
smoke
what
weed
you're
at
talking
all,
about.
so of course I am
Here.
a virgin.
Jeez,
Here,
it's
Joel,
a
I
it's
was
a
talking
water
about this-
bong. First of all, it's a water pipe.
I was talking about this earlier with Dan too about all right, so if you had like a beer that you could compare to a weed, right? I would take like a hazy. I would compare that like a hazy IPA compared to like a sativa, right? and then maybe I compare like imperial porter to like an indica. Like, how would you compare a beer to a strain of marijuana? We'll say.
I have a question. No, we need the.
It's got to be fresh.
See, this is where the rap song comes in.
This is where we need to sound.
I have a question. Dude, you're kind of right. I hear what you're saying. I actually see exactly where you're going, because the New England IPA is like it's like a little lower ABV. It goes down a little easier, so it's a little bit more like daytime, like drink time, and then you get the higher ABV stuff that's a little more like nighttime, like maybe sleep time, but maybe also
nightcap.
like. Or maybe also like get twisted time.
There we go.
Which is there you go, Chris. Might
my
also
boy
be
Chris. My boy Chris.
Everything Irie.
You smoke everything Irie. Coming in live. Click, click. Boom, boom. Watch this.
Anyway, we have derailed.
What was I saying? I don't know.
Talking about.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I'm talking about like the. Chris.
Ghetto Youth International. You know what I mean?
You can always tell by, like, the
indica beer, yeah.
I'm going back to the Bada Bing.
I slap at the base.
Wait, she's got clothes on.
Back to the bottom.
You want her to not have clothes on?
I'm confused. Can I be honest? I'm confused by the TV above her head. It's really distracting to me.
The game's on.
Like it looks like her head is a TV.
You
like
want to
it's
see
almost
the
like
game and the girl at the same time.
It looks like they were blurring out the television.
There.
It looks like it's
Fine,
decapitating.
you're outside. You're reporting live.
Reporting live.
There's another homicide.
Yes.
Another homicide tonight here at the Bada Bing. I'm Chris McKenzie reporting live outside here in Freehold, New Jersey.
And I believe that two guys did die in front of the Bada Bing at the very end. It was, I think, Paulie and Sil died in front of the Bada Bing.
I'm Chris McKenzie reporting live from W.
This is Chris McKenzie reporting live from Freehold, New Jersey, in front of the Bada Bing. We're here reporting that Pussy and Paulie have both been killed in an unprecedented criminal
Double homicide.
Double homicide.
We'll go live back to you in the studio, Jan.
Yes, we're
thanks,
here.
Chris. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, there appears to be a double homicide. You said it right.
We've got the WEED helicopter flying live over the shot. Let's go to Joel. Joel, are you there live over there in the WEED helicopter?
Things are really starting to take off here, Jim. Helicopter up above, you're going to notice things are a little loud. So we'll try to get with you as best as we can, but, you know, you may not be able to hear. What's that?
We'll take it back live here. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that. Yeah, well, we're here live here at the Bada Bing, and we'll be cutting in and out of Magnum PI today and giving you updates on this live situation down at the Bada Bing here in Freehold, New Jersey.
I know how to get rid of
This
Denny
is
now.
WEED.
What? How?
I know exactly how. You start
What?
doing.
Has to
You
watch
start doing
it.
radio. That was like amateur radio audio, and Denny's like, "I'll see you guys later. I'm getting a beer."
No, I gotta be quiet. My wife is
He's
complaining
got to be
about all the
quiet.
noise.
He's got to be. She's like, God
Sorry.
damn it, Denny, you're drunk and it's
Yeah.
loud over there.
Yeah,
You've
it
been
got too
drinking
crazy.
since 2.
You've been drinking since 4. The baby's up.
Two.
Damn it.
Two.
2. I told you about these Mondays.
I've been drinking 6 hours now.
You don't
so-
do this in Chris and yours podcast.
Yeah.
Only on Mondays.
I know.
You're fucked up.
I know.
That's like the only time
I
though,
got
is when
busted.
You're drinking at 2:00 and you get an update on your phone that you have the Beercast, and you're like,
Okay.
"Oh well, all right, that's fine."
Nobody
Big
said
takeaway.
anything.
Big takeaway from tonight. We definitely need helicopter soundbite.
Yeah, because neither of us did a very good job there.
Helicopter soundbite.
And
That's a
I was
Tanky Tim
thinking-
to-do list.
I was thinking we were off tonight, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna start drinking early. If we
I
would've-
like it.
If I would have known we were starting, we were recording, I would have waited till right before we started recording before drinking. But you got me in my loose mood.
Denny,
Loose.
I am.
Denny
I am-
loose
so here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna order on behalf of the Beer Garden, I'm going to order 1, 2, 3 backtracks. Okay, I need to keep one at my desk because mine's in my car right now because I use it to be responsible. But I need one for the radio show, and you need one for the radio show, and you need one for the radio show. And right now, I want to know Denny's BAC right now. Like, I'm dying to know Denny's BAC, and there's no way to do that. I'm very disappointed.
I don't think I'm that high. I have a pretty good tolerance, but I get a little louder when I'm, feeling
Bro,
good.
you are perceptively
Kids are up.
more
You're
impaired
talking
than
about your
normal.
bottles.
It doesn't mean you're drunk.
You're outside of the Bada Bing. The helicopter, I'm sorry, it's really loud. Oh, it's flying a little closer.
And what's worse is...
Throwing back live
yeah.
on WEED TV. It's Chris McKenzie.
We're outside here in Freehold, New Jersey. We're 3 strippers, 6 mafia men, and I'm pretty sure 2 innocent standby people. I'm drunk.
Innocent bystanders. Innocent bystanders, Chris. Innocent bystanders. 2 innocent standers by.
Jesus, that thing is just crazy.
That was loud.
Yeah.
2 Amish people, a goat, a horse, 3 chickens.
Don't forget the family cat. The family cat has now been killed.
I don't think they can hear that one yet. I gotta download it.
Oh. It's been a fun show, though. For sure, we've had a good time. I don't know what topics we talked about, but we've had a good time.
That's a good question. Like, what do you put in the summary notes?
Well, what I have written so far is the history of Denny's bottle collection and our favorite wrestlers,
and then 3 dots,
and then a lot of extra
and a plethora of other nonsense.
Look at Dan.
I had to get 3 of these.
You guys can't hear the other sound.
I was trying to load them in time, and I ran out. I couldn't do it in time for it to hit the punchline, but I was hitting like gunshots off in the background. Damn.
Oh man. We gotta get the soundboard down. I'm telling you, that's the whole nother character.
We gotta have it preloaded. Like we didn't
have it for this show.
I know. I need to get one of those too because I can help at least.
Oh my god.
Here. I don't know how. I don't know how to inject that.
There's a million
into
sounds
this whole
out
thing,
there.
though.
Just go to SoundHound or something.
Oh, I know how to find the sounds. It's hard for me to get them into the show in the same quality that Tim is, though. It's a whole different.
It's all about the deck, man.
I know. I gotta get the deck, but then I gotta use. Right, Timmy. I gotta use this.
Yeah, that's just the controller.
I know. What's this free thing? I gotta use this.
Sound banana or.
Sound banana. Whoa!
I thought I showed
voice
this.
meter banana.
Voice meter banana.
Voice meter banana.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
OBS. OBS. Don't you use OBS?
Voice meter banana.
No, I'm not using OBS yet.
OBS
we only need OBS when we want to do cameras and stuff.
Hi.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness.
Oh, hello.
My.
It's looking good back there.
They're here for
with the mask. Hey,
they're the mask on too.
They're being responsible.
Well, you don't have one on, and they 3 do, so that's good.
So I'm gonna
winning.
get my lap dance now.
It looks like you might have to rub up on them.
Yeah.
They're kind of stationary.
You guys better throw dollar bills at me. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, this is officially the stripper show.
Yeah, they kicked me out.
Your dad's gone, right?
After 13 years of marriage, I found myself to be fully domesticated, soft
thanks,
and helpless.
By the way, big shout out to Howard Stern, who was the first person to get a stitch together audio like that. He used to do that with O.J. Simpson. When O.J. Simpson came out with his audiobook, he stitched together shit that was like, I killed my wife. Like, he straight up like made O.J. say whatever he wanted to because he had a staff that he would spend inordinate amounts of dollars to crawl through hours of audio just to isolate single words. Like, it was crazy.
Rodney said he's still here.
Oh, sorry, Dad.
No, not sorry.
We're not sorry.
No, not at all.
We're not sorry. Chris is sorry.
No, I'm not.
We are not sorry.
I'm certainly not.
We are not
Ask
sorry.
him how he feels about his son going to a strip club.
Dad, how do you feel about me going to a strip club?
Can he text you? Can we
One
get him
with
on,
mask.
Get him on. Can you get him on speakerphone?
I feel like you're missing
Here,
out.
first
for all
guest.
the mask.
Hey, let's try first guest with Chris's dad on.
Yeah,
speakerphone.
add him to a Zoom call.
Can
I
we
don't
add
think
him
Send
to
the
Zoom?
Zoom invite.
He
Let's
said
get
he's
him
still
on.
here. He said not sorry at
Does
all.
he know Zoom?
Dad, do you know Zoom?
Does he have the app on his phone? Like we
I
can
don't-
just give him the code and
Send him the invite.
you can text him.
Let's get
Text him
on.
this. Text him 9 digits and let's see if we can get him on.
I want
It's
to
a
chat
good-
with Rodney.
It's a good test.
Come on, man.
Even if we cut it out of the production version.
No,
You know what I mean?
it's going in.
I believe you.
Do you have Zoom on your phone?
Come on, Pops.
He said make sure you wear protection.
Always.
See?
Well, yeah,
He's just making sure I'm being responsible.
Look, I'm ready. I'm ready for the cold.
He's retired, man. He's just doing his thing.
Living his
Tired.
life in Jacksonville.
You're a
huh?
young man. How old is your father?
62.
He retired
He's
early.
young too. Then.
Yeah.
That's
I'm not going to retire until
No
65.
And if I FaceTime him, it'll be
No.
So
Send
here,
him
wait.
the damn Zoom invite.
He
can
doesn't
just,
have
like,
Zoom on his phone.
It doesn't matter. He can
He can
log into
download
the
it.
web app.
He's 62, not 82.
Yeah,
Tell
come
him.
on,
All right,
send him a
listen,
link.
you bastards.
Listen, I'm going to
All
talk
right,
to
hang
Denny. I'm going to talk to Denny about something real quick.
Okay.
And you can get your dad
Yeah.
onto.
I'm an open book. Joel, hit me.
I know. What were we just? What did you just say? You sparked a good question for me, and now I can't remember what it was because we were talking about.
I just said that I was going to retire at 65 because.
Yes. So, what are you going to do when you retire? What does retire mean to you? Like, what does that even mean?
So retirement to me
Nothing?
is I'm not going to be working. I'll be traveling around with my wife.
Spending a shit load of money.
Spending a lot of money, hoping to spend it all before I die, so my kids don't get my entire.
So what's the
retirement.
anticipated death date?
I'm hoping to live at least to 85.
I think that's a very realistic.
Yeah.
You don't have a conservative date past that beyond which you
No.
may spend all your money and now you're still fucking alive and
No.
you're like, holy shit, I spent all my fucking money and I'm still alive and what do I do now?
So
you don't have that.
all of the
there's Chris McKenzie.
financial analysts all say that you need to have you got to think about how long you're going to live. For me,
Going above the limit.
I'm going to retire at 65 because I need to have the medical benefits. That's the
Okay.
reason why I'm waiting until 65.
Okay.
And then I'm hoping to live 20 years past that. If that happens, then I have plenty of money saved up to live very comfortable to be able to travel and do the stuff we want to do for that 20 years before myself or my wife or both of us pass away. And that's the key. Now, if I die before that and my wife dies before that, then my kids will be living comfortably for the rest of their lives because I have a lot of money saved up for retirement.
No, I understand. I think that's good. Good for you, the man. That's and a lot of people don't think about that stuff, and it's a little bit morbid, but it doesn't have to be morbid. It's more. It's a planning metric that you have to consider for your life, and good for you, man. If you feel like you can retire at 65 and go travel, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that's.
Where do you
great.
want to go?
Cheers.
National.
Great question.
National or
So we're gonna travel. So
Bali.
I bought this. I bought this pickup truck. This is the first step to our.
That's what I was gonna say.
Our
I picture an
retirement thing,
RV.
right?
There's an RV, Clark.
So we have a pickup
there's
truck.
Shedder's full.
I'm gonna take it with me when I leave in January.
The next step is to buy a trailer that my wife and I can travel around in that has
you
a
can
bathroom.
pull with the Yoda.
Yeah, we can pull with the Toyota. And we're going to travel
a box
around
trailer.
the United States. We're also going to do worldwide trips. We plan on going, like I already mentioned I think on our show, Chris, that my next trip international
That would be
is Iceland.
Tap the Craft podcast.
Tap the Craft
How come
podcast.
everyone's talking over? What did you say? Where is it?
Tap the Craft podcast. It was a plug.
Yeah.
I know, but
So my next international trip with my wife and maybe some friends that will go to Iceland. We want to go to Iceland and travel around that island and enjoy the Iceland life.
Joel,
shout out to Icelandic water.
Yeah.
Are we getting a free trip to Iceland or what?
We are. Oh, for sure, buddy. That's happening.
Let's
You
go.
better get your Iceland pants on because we're going.
It's green in Iceland and ice in Greenland. That's what.
Exactly. That's exactly right. Don't fall for the false naming. Right. Greenland is not where you want to go. You don't want to go to Greenland.
Icelanders are super cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what we're
I'm
planning.
ready to drink straight from the fjord.
Yeah, but there's trips that my wife wants to go to.
You're thinking of Scandinavia.
I also think you're thinking of water.
Whatever. They can take me there too.
We want to go to Germany, travel around Germany and see some of the beer sites there.
Yeah.
I want to go to Belgium.
PBS Christmas, man, makes you want to go to
Belgium.
You want to go to Germany in Christmas, with those little Christmas towns.
I'll tell you about Denny.
You ever seen like Rick Steves' PBS Christmas special in Germany? I mean, it makes you want to go there in 2 seconds.
If
get
Dan,
a nutcracker
if Dan passes on this next Belgium trip, we'll
take
give it
me.
To you.
I'll
give
go.
It to you.
Yeah,
no, it's not take. It's like it's for 2 people, so you and your wife would go or something, right? Like,
all right, let's do it.
It's a. We could if this continues and you yes, but Dan gets first dibs. I went once. Dan gets to go once. You know what I mean? Like Dan gets his turn, and if he says no, then we'll waterfall it to you. You can have.
Of course. We're not afraid to travel. Like I said, I've already mentioned that I've gone to Israel 17 times, so I'm not afraid to travel international. I love traveling and I love drinking and enjoying.
It's a lot of fun.
Craft beer around the world.
Heard that.
But yeah, so
is that in a post-vax world though? Are you still as comfortable as you were before?
Well, I'm waiting.
All these places.
Yeah, I am kind of waiting for things to get a little bit more even keel. My wife does have some medical issues that prevents us from traveling while this pandemic is going on because she's real sensitive to catching things.
Yeah,
but
it makes a lot of people think about what's going on with them personally, as far as their health situation and whether they want to travel or not.
Yeah. So we're holding off, but we're hoping that at least by probably not this year, but next year we'll do the Iceland trip.
Definitely next year. That's so true, dude. Pick any month, I think, in the year 2022, and you will be able to kind of do whatever you want.
Yeah. So that's our plan.
I think the latter half of this next year in 2021 will be pretty goddamn good too. But definitely 2022.
Yeah. But I mean, as far as our initial retirement thing is just to travel around the United States. That's our goal.
Come to Florida.
Yeah, we'll go.
Come to Tampa, January 2021. Sounds good.
Yeah, I need to go to if Cigar City ever has Hunapoo days again. I mean, I think they're canceled forever now, right?
I don't know.
Well, Joel just left.
I think that's a good thing.
Bye, Joel.
Exit stage left.
Wow, he is out of here.
Was there like a hook that came out that grabbed him? Like the old show, like is that what happened?
Wow, Joel.
And he's
Joel,
back.
what happened? What happened?
He's back. And he's back.
Oh, he's gonna go ahead and drink some
apple
Hunapoo.
brandy
apple
too.
Brandy.
I'm not going to drink it. I
Is
wanted
that-
to.
is
I
that your
just
way of-
recently, someone gave this to me. I saw this today, and I was like, "Holy shit! I still have this thing." Dan and Tim, at a minimum, and Chris, Denny, hit the button. Hit the Price is Right. Here it is.
Ding, ding, ding.
Which one?
Price is Right.
The good thing. No.
The good.
Danny, you won't get to be here to try this. This is apple brandy. So the funny thing about this beer is the rep tells me, I text him that day. I see the release, and I'm like, hey, by the way, I never ask you for favors. This is like the only favor I have. Like, I will actually drink this beer. A lot of Hunapoos I won't drink. The apple brandy, I'm all over. I'm like, please, can you get me one? Well, long story short, he did get me one, but he told me they made him wait in line. Like, they wouldn't give him the beer to give to me. They made him wait in line. He used his corporate card to buy the beer. It's crazy. I was like, hey, that's kind of sweet. So now it makes it a little more special. Apple brandy's this cool, sweet-ish kind of thing that adds to the Hunapoo that's so...
Probably tastes really
so
good
nice.
in the VIP section.
Yes,
Is that
there you
code
go,
for
Dan.
you want to do some day drinking?
Well, I need Dan here, though. This is a special one.
This is
I need Dan and
a
Tanky
big
Tim.
brew.
Tanky Tim, are you coming in
Day
for Super
trip.
Bowl? Yes, TT?
Oh yeah, I mean I don't know what date exactly I'll be up there, but yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, Chris
I need to
McKenzie,
know.
we need to.
As soon as you can tell me the most note. Jesus Christ, I can't English today.
You need more
knowable, most recent.
Excuse me.
placed-
Excuse me
Yes.
for a second.
most
you
recency
just-
wordsmiths.
Hey,
Yes,
there
you
goes.
just
There
tell
you
me.
go.
Very
The
nice.
more
I will
notice
be
you
there.
can give me, the better.
I'll be there.
Did you see that? That was a power move.
Yeah, Chris, you're in the same town. You can't just show up on the moment.
I have a job.
No.
I would show up on the moment.
I know you would.
Yeah.
You're smart, Denny.
I'm dedicated.
You're a smart guy. You're a smart guy.
You can do semiconductors.
We're gonna fly you out for it, dude. You won't get on an airplane? Period. Like point blank end of discussion.
I just got on an airplane. I flew from Boise to Spokane.
You want to come to Tampa?
I want to come to Tampa.
Bro, I'll buy you a ticket tomorrow.
What?
I'll buy you a ticket tomorrow to come
Oh shit,
here.
guys! Guess who's in the waiting room?
Damn, where's he gonna stay though?
Guys.
Shit. Oh, it's Rod.
Nowhere for the next 2 weeks.
Here it is. I know that's the problem. Is Super Bowl. Fuck.
Okay.
God damn it, Danny. Why couldn't we do this like 4 weeks ago?
So we're
totally could have found you a
audio.
place. It's getting really sketchy around here.
We can put it off we can put off a few weeks.
Now I'm disappointed.
I'll come. I want to come to Tampa for sure.
Well, we're gonna buy you a ticket. We're gonna make this happen.
Yeah,
Give me a
let's
minute.
make it happen.
Rod.
It's
all right. So Rodney's in. Come on.
He's on 50. Hey, it's a 56. It's a 56K modem. Give him a minute. Here, where's my ringtone? I do. I have it. I do.
So it's still connecting.
Come on, Chris, get him in. There it is. He's coming in. I hear it.
God damn it! Turn the light off. It'll run faster.
Who turned the phone on? Who's using the phone?
Turn
it off!
Who's
Hang
using
up!
the fax? Who's faxing something?
God damn it, Mom!
The meatloaf!
Mom, meatloaf!
Oh man.
Hello?
Come on, Rodney, get your ass in here.
I teach people not to be their parents. Hello?
Okay, so sit tight. I'm gonna put him in the waiting room and I'm gonna admit him again.
I'm so
What's
disappointed.
taking so long?
I don't know, Margot.
I don't know, Margot.
We're talking about practice.
What is that from?
We're talking about practice.
You guys keep playing that. What is that from?
It's the AI, Allen Iverson.
We're talking about practice. Not a game. Not a game. We're talking about practice.
I know, but I feel like only 10 people know what that is.
Oh my God!
No,
you don't know.
everybody.
Okay,
Everybody,
hang on.
everybody in the club know AI.
I'm from
Dad, can you hear me?
Philadelphia.
That's
Hey,
his
Dad.
That's his famous interview,
up.
Joel.
Hello.
The famous interview of Allen Iverson where they have him in the back and
Hello, Rod.
he missed
The last
practice.
Rod I spoke to was a roommate. My buddy, his roommate in college, his name is Rod.
Yeah.
Yes, Rod. What
Go-
was Rod's
go
last
Rodney.
name? Rod was hilarious. Too.
Oh, he's walking his
Practice.
dog right now, so it's not
Oh.
going to. He might not.
Wait,
where
who
where does
walks
he
a
live?
dog at 10:30 at night? Come on,
He
man.
does.
Does
Retired
does he live in rural Oklahoma? Like
no,
what,
he lives
He's in Jacksonville.
Fleming Island in Jacksonville.
Oh, that's why.
I thought he was dedicated to our show.
He walks his dolphin.
Dan's signature sound, dude.
Down boy.
It's a shame I'm the only one that think that's funny. I like that.
Boy. Down boy.
And then
All right, we'll try again in a bit.
Oh, come on, Rodney. You let us down.
Let's do my intro.
I have your intro, Joel. I have your intro. Hold on. I have your intro, Joel.
Yeah, buddy. It's the rap
There
one. Yeah, man. We be jamming.
All right, so we definitely need a Rasta.
We need to
Sound
cut
like-
this out of
Rasta.
the production. Wherever.
I'm not cutting shit out. This is
Danny,
live.
you're just saying that.
Do it
You're
live.
just saying that because you're drinking.
I don't have time. I don't have
Wait
time
till
to
you
cut
listen
this stuff out.
tomorrow, Denny. You're gonna be like, this show.
This is
weird.
barely listenable.
Yeah, when you're drunk,
Yeah.
you're like, it's a masterpiece.
This is awesome.
Perfect.
This is the best. I'm gonna cut all
on a serious-
reference to Rodney will be cut out though.
On a
because
serious
nobody
note, though,
doesn't-
on a serious note, Joel, are we gonna do a show in another 2 weeks? Or are we gonna do it live from the week of the Super Bowl?
I would like to, if you're here, like doing it, like I'm saying, we could either do it out there like you want to do. We
in
can
the
do
VIP
that.
tent.
But if we do that, we have this ambient noise problem, and then Denny may
I think
have
that's
trouble
great.
hearing us, or I don't. I
think
mean, we
can
could
have
try it. I'm
Denny
fine.
Denny on a monitor, right?
I'm fine trying it. My MacBook plus this microphone can go do all that shit. So
yeah, we got a Frostbite. So I mean, all I got to do is just make
what
sure.
What is a Frostbite?
Yeah, what's
that? Can we do 3 mics, Timmy?
Huh?
I want to do 3 mics into one laptop.
I will send you a $500 device that will do 4 mics, but no.
Do you have a device you can bring with you?
What we can do is we can do
2
3
mics,
or
then.
4. We can do 3 or 4 mics off.
Or we could do lapel
you just
mics.
have separate computers. You just log in like you did.
Do you want to do lapel
normally,
mics
on your own?
So in theory, we would have this set up at one picnic table, Joel, and you and Chris would have your setup at another picnic table.
Joel
and I would be here,
and Denny would be there.
Perfect.
But our picnic tables would either be like all facing the same direction, so we're like 4 in a row.
So the cameras pick us all up, maybe
we would be facing each other, depending on how we can do the sound in the VIP area. That's my thought.
Because I can use this webcam on the.
Yeah, and we have
MacBook
our webcam
too.
we can bring over, and I have my iPhone.
It sounds fun.
12
I'll be
Pro.
honest. It sounds like a lot of fun. Are we talking about a Tuesday or a Wednesday?
Yeah.
Or actually, we could do Monday, dude. I think we should have them set up Monday. You know, everyone's talking about how busy Monday's going to be, Dano. Just so you know.
Wait, Super Bowl's on a Sunday.
I know.
February 7th.
This whole week, dude, Denny. The whole week leading up to Super Bowl was supposed to be insanely let's pick a normal year. Okay, it's not COVID. That whole week is supposed to be insane. Every business in the fucking world is doing $1 bajillion
Monday's bad for you.
The whole week leading up to Super Bowl. Like literally even before the week,
Sunday,
Denny.
so.
Denny, the whole weekend before even. It's like it's just murder, the whole thing. So this year everyone's being very
We have to
conservative
talk about
because it's
that
COVID,
because
but
Tim has to see about his situation, what he has, if he can.
we
be
can
up
leave
there
Tim
that
over
Monday.
there. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, Tim doesn't want to get divorced.
Because I know how to set all this shit up, Dan.
No, I'm not worried. No, I mean I could totally sway that. Like I'm just gotta go start dropping the thing. You know
the thing. Yeah, I gotta drop that thing.
He was planning on Joel. He was planning on coming Wednesday or Thursday.
Well, we can do it later in the week too. Listen, we can make we can call an audible. The problem is that we're gonna have more traffic out on the beer garden. The later we wait, because Denny can't do it in the middle of the day. First of all,
no.
Denny's working, so
I've
it's
gotta
this
work.
time or no
He started
time.
drinking at 2 today.
But here's
because I had a day off.
It's a holiday.
But Dan, here's where
holiday.
here's where what I'm trying to say is we can come back here. We can hook the mics up to this table that I got hooked up out here.
I don't
It
like
can look
that.
great.
Chris, what
It'll
do you
look-
think?
Chris could be here too. We could do all
that's
4
what
of
I
us
mean.
in here.
Only if
Chris
we're-
is gonna have his drone
That's
going.
exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking
Here,
about
I can't
you
even
and-
show here.
You and Chris being at one table and Tim and I being at another.
I like that setup specifically, where it's 2 people attached to a microphone and a camera. I'm gonna be sick.
What the hell is that, Joel?
I don't know. I can't show the table. Do you see it? The
But
dead center
Chris,
camera. Do you see that table right there?
outside
Yeah.
at the beer garden, I want to have the background noise because it's going
No.
to be busy
Everyone
as
up there.
hell.
I do too, and the cool
And
thing
when
about
when we go live, it makes it more interesting for people to check out what's going on. Because
agreed.
They're not just
Here's
looking
my
at
beer
you at the
shelves,
Bada
Denny.
Bing. They're looking.
I
at
am totally seasick now, and I don't get
what's
seasick.
going on.
So currently,
Denny has
now,
beer
let me,
shells
let me,
and I have-
let me guys ask you this right now. If you were to pick 2 dates to do this right now, what would they be?
Tomorrow.
Well, our VIP tent is getting set up.
Easy.
What happened?
Oh, he died. Joel's dead.
Joel's dead.
Oh my gosh, that was bad.
No, the best part is that my
Fill your
nuts
beer?
fell. It was just my nuts.
Your nuts
Okay.
finally dropped?
You're not
I
finally
had,
drunk.
I had some pistachios in a cup, and that's what fell. Thank God. Not beer. No
But
beer
no.
was harmed in the filming of
Rodney.
Hey,
Hey.
Rodney.
Hey.
Where's the video?
Okay. So you,
video. That's okay. Rodney's on the phone. Hi, Rodney.
Hey guys, what's going on?
hey.
We did it.
Yeah, we finally did it. So we're trying to figure out
Hi, Rodney. Hey guys.
Oh, that's
Oh,
some
it's-
feedback.
U.S. Sunday.
Great. What's the day? So I think
Hey.
might have the video open still too.
U.S. Sunday. Great.
Oh boy.
might have the video of it.
Like I said, this is very experimental, and you might want to cut it out of the
This is
final.
like though, I love it. This is amazing.
It's so good.
So adorable. It's like perfect.
Like I said, this is very experimental, and you might want to cut it off the final.
It's like a
It's like 2-second delay.
It's a delay. Yeah.
Like I said, this is very experimental, and you might want to cut it off the final.
Where's that playing on?
I keep hearing the same thing over and over
It's gonna
again.
loop over and over again.
Yo, you gotta mute Rodney. You have to mute
All right,
Rodney.
So Dad, we gotta mute you. I'm sorry.
Wow.
It keeps looping.
You gotta mute
Oh, he unmuted himself.
We gotta mute you.
I'm sorry. It keeps looping.
Wow.
He unmuted himself.
Oh.
The circle.
It's in Twilight Zone.
All right, Dad. Hey, we'll try it again another time, but hey, I love you, and we'll talk to you soon, okay?
Love you, Dad.
Love you, Pops.
Dad, hey, we'll try it again another time, but hey, I love you, and we'll talk to you soon, okay? Love you, Dad.
Love you, Pops.
Dad, hey, we'll try it again another time.
So, Joel, what do you think,
over and
bro?
over.
I know. Okay, so we.
I think if we do like 2 on each side, I think that could be good.
Of what?
Wednesday
Inside of
or Thursday of that week, I think is the best 2 days.
Okay, Wednesday and Thursday the
at
week of the
8:30.
Are we talking about like Monday the 1st? Or, I'm sorry. What date?
Wednesday or Thursday of that week, Chris.
Or what week?
I'll tell you right now,
So
Chris.
the
So the
31st,
10th?
1st,
I
2nd,
know.
probably
The
the
10th.
3rd or the 4th.
The 3rd
I
or the
think.
4th. Yes, correct. 3rd or the 4th.
Okay, 3rd or 4th.
3rd or 4th.
I can do the 4th.
Sold.
Okay.
What
What
time?
Can we do it earlier?
No, because
time
Denny
do you-
can't. Denny, how early can you do it? Can you?
Denny is 2 hours behind us.
Denny, you're almost retired. Can you take a day off?
Of course.
Of
Well,
course.
I mean,
I've got
I'm
unlimited
not
time
telling
off.
you to, but I'm asking you, can you?
What time are you wanting to do this thing?
I don't know. It would earlier is better for us because there's not so much background noise. Right, like 1 p.m. would be amazing. 2 p.m.
So at 11
Our
a.m.?
time?
That's
11 a.m. my time?
That's 11.
All right, let's do it.
You
I'm
asked.
taking the day off.
You asked.
Denny, how do you feel about wake and bake?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Hey, if I can start drinking anytime it's afternoon somewhere in the world, so
Okay.
I'm good.
Well, it's
Denny,
definitely
Wake and
you're going to
drink.
hear us. It'll
Wake and
definitely.
drink.
How do you feel about wake and drink?
I'm up
Tell
at
us what you feel about
3:45.
hair of the dog, Denny. How do you tell us a little bit about that? Do you
Hey,
like the
hair of dog is the best. It's a solution to all your drinking problems.
Yeah. Nice strong Bloody Mary with
That's
some.
right.
That's because you don't smoke weed.
I don't smoke weed. I just drink.
Hamburger, a cheeseburger, and a joint will change your life.
All right.
Morning after.
I agree. Second that motion.
All right, so you guys are saying Thursday the 4th?
Yes.
Yes,
Is that the
Thursday.
day I
We
need to
can
take
do,
off?
2-4.
no,
Yes,
we-
take off 2-4.
We could
Now-
even do.
Uh-oh.
Realistically, Joel, we could do happy hour on that day, which would be fun.
What time?
Because
are we
I don't want to
talking
be
about
doing it
here?
at 1:00 in the afternoon when it's dead at the beer garden.
But it won't be
I
dead.
really-
What
I'm
about
trying to
5
tell you, dude,
o'clock?
it's not going to be that. You are underestimating that entire week. Underestimating
5 o'clock.
5.
completely.
That way, it's
I
3
think it's
o'clock
too
for
late.
Denny.
I think it's too late. I think we're going to be.
I'll
Dude,
take the day off. Don't worry. I'll take the day off, but just tell me what day I
I'm
got to
liking
take
the
off.
5. I'm liking the 5. I am liking the 5.
It is that day, Denny. We're just discussing
fourth.
the time.
Before
So
sunset.
yeah, take that.
2-4.
Take
The fourth
take
and
2-4
5?
off.
2, 4, 5.
2-4.
4, 5?
Okay, Dan. Listen,
2,
we
4,
can't
5.
deviate from this now because we're making Denny take a day off. So it's 2-4. It doesn't matter the time, but
At
2-4.
5 p.m.
Yeah, at 2 p.m.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying, Joel. At 5 p.m., he can work most of the day.
At 2 p.m. you
You
can
know,
work
I-
most of the
yeah.
day.
You're right. I could. You're right.
No.
How is your
Jesus Christ.
Denny? How is your PTO taken? Is it taken in 4-hour blocks or 8 hours?
So it just so
Do you have
happens.
So
flex time?
corporate.
It just so happens, starting this week, we don't have any PTO days anymore. They took away our PTO. It's whatever I want to take off, as long as my manager approves
Get
it, I
your
can take it
fucking
off.
work done. That's what
right.
the plan is.
I like that.
Sounds like PricewaterhouseCoopers.
So I'll just take the 4th off because I have unlimited time off.
Nice. All right, good. All right, well, whatever.
I don't even have to feel bad about it. Sweet.
whatever time we think it's gonna be on the 4th.
Okay, guys,
that's it.
Done. Sold.
Wait, Chris can't take the 4th off?
Yeah, no, I can totally take the 4th. I just need to. I need to put a time in my calendar.
These nuts taste really good.
Just roll them around in your
Put
hand
that in your
first,
calendar.
and then
isolate that one.
Put D's nuts in your calendar.
These nuts in your calendar.
For the 4th.
I really do like pistachios, though. I think it's my new.
I think they agreed 3 or 5 p.m. your time, Chris.
Akeora, Joel.
Yeah, I think
Akeora.
Dan says 5. Dan says 5. I say
5
3.
PM?
Whatever.
Okay.
It kind of doesn't matter. I do think we're going to be busy. It doesn't mean anything because we're going to be in VIP. We can set up our own table. I know the guy that owns the place.
Yeah, but I hear he's a real dick.
They both are.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay.
You got to watch yourself.
I'm marking my calendar now for 5 p.m.
Great. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh,
great.
Where's my what's popping?
Yeah. Oh, perfect. See, it's organic. Come on, Timmy.
Oh,
It's got to be faster than that.
Too much
Come on.
delay.
I fucked it up.
Now
I
you're
turned it
fired.
down. I turned it down.
Now you're fired.
I know.
That's it. You
There
were
it
hired.
is.
I hired you earlier.
Over.
Like, I rehired you. I didn't just hire. I remarried you. That's what I did. I didn't just marry you. I remarried you. And I got the base good. This is good. All right, go ahead, Dano.
Dear Diary, make a note. 2/4/20. Put it in the book. Free beer check. Live stream check. Super Bowl check. FRB check. Send me an
Hey.
Outlook iCast request.
Hey, and there's lightning
You know
games.
I'll be there. I'm the best.
Lightning
Chain
games
on
that
my
week,
chest.
too.
Is there a
Hair on my
lightning
breast.
Don't know what's next.
Cheese on my neck.
Cheese on your neck. How many cheese on your neck? What's the M5 back tire flex?
There is no lightning
See
game
what's
on the
next.
4th.
M5 cat in a wreck.
Just got it back. Was in a wreck.
Scary fast.
So lightning game is on 2-3 and 2-5 against the Detroit Red Wings.
All right.
Perfect.
2,
There's
3,
no
2, 5.
fans. There's no fans, so it's weak sauce down there, you know.
But we become a little bit of a center for that, Dan. We get
On
the
the
fans.
topic
we really do.
of what's popping.
But that's good though. We're right in between.
Yes, and I think that there's Raptor games on the games that there's not. I'm sorry, on the days that there's not a Lightning game. I think that there are
Either way,
Toronto.
we're going to be in
Raptors
the
games.
VIP tent. We're going to take it over, and we're going to do a live stream from there. And every
Yes.
person that goes in there, we'll put them on the radio, and it'll be
Yes.
fun.
Raptors play at
That'll be fun.
7:30 on 2-5.
Raptors play at 7:30 on 2.
On 2-5 or 2-4?
2-5.
There's a lightning game on that Thursday, right? Is that what you guys?
Correct. No, there's nothing.
Friday,
that day, right?
Wednesday, Friday.
On the 3rd
Wednesday
and the 5th.
Okay. Yeah.
And then you
Then
said
they're
Raptors
away on the
There's-
5th, right?
Yeah, and the Raptors are playing on the 5th and the
Can the
2nd.
Raptors play on the 5th when they play in
They're
Amalie?
playing away.
That's good.
They're playing in Detroit, in D-Town.
I like that.
Motor City. Used to be.
Detroit.
All right,
Rock
guys.
City.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm
Me
done.
too.
Mic drop, 10:45.
Let's
Good
close
to
it
see you
out.
guys. I'll see you at the big game.
Yes, it was good to see everybody.
All right.
Peace.
Cheers,
Hands
guys.
out.
Love.
Later, guys.
Hair grease.
Hair grease
abrupt,
and all.
abrupt ending. Everyone's done. I'm sure
And
everyone who's
we're
listening
done.
is done. The Facebook Live is done. There's